Side. What's up, everybody? It's upper bracket finals. We're hype. I'm incredibly excited. I'm joined by professional and incredible analysts over here. It's Sunday night, and honestly, what a better night for a fight between Bing Chilling and Head Bonk, two of the better teams this season have emerged from their groups. But I'll throw it over to Xeriscap to hype everyone up.
What we're dealing with now, we're looking at Season 9 Winter Bracket Finals in the Radiant slot. We're looking at the new blood. They're returning upper bracket champions, Bing Chilling. Looking at 4 returning champions. We got Fume playing carry. Bojack's the captain. They're in their 5th season playing League of Legends together. And on the backside of the team, we got Acid, Rainy, and Journey. They came into season late. They're on 4. Journey's on 3. And the newcomer, Camel Farmer, making his debut in League of Legends, playing in his first Winners Bracket Finals. And on the opposite team, we're looking at the...
Thank God it's cutting off.
Bonkers.
It looks like he almost died there, actually.
Playing their first winter bracket matchup.
Thank you, Birdman.
A team they've been together for years. It feels like. Oh, they've been together. We're looking at Jay Curto, captained by in the quartet of Fury, Smiley, and Shrek the Green Knight, all making their lads' top 3 debut. Will the pressure be too much? Will it not be enough? That's what we're here to find out. Omar, we have the first picks in the draft. This is something they did against the what's KDS team called now? Hold on, it'll come.
Bomba Enthusiast.
Booba Enthusiast. Where they allowed DP on and always answered it with AA. And they 2-0'd that. Now the thing is, AA, it's kind of a fucking garbage hero. But it pairs nicely with Shrek's best hero, which is the Slam King. Which should be the follow-up here. Now we're gonna look for a Slam King beater. Look at your fucking cameras, you unprofessional shit.
I'm looking kind of. It's up here, dude. You're kind of looking at the bottom of yours as well. Honestly.
Why do you need to look at Dota buff? I'm right here. You got fucking Xeriscap.
All right, how many games does Bojax have on Ogre Magi in Xeriscap?
Who fucking cares?
The last 2 days too.
Really? He has not been spamming it then. This is good knowledge.
Good knowledge.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Fuck Dota buff. I think you're right, Jerry. I'm going Dota buff free.
Look, if professionals can draft with Dota buff, I'm sure we're allowed to read off Dota buff during the draft.
What did they pick here?
Dude, Bing Chilling was just sidewinded, really, by the Sand King pick.
I hope they pick this Fume hero. I hope they pick it. I hope they pick the Ursa, the Life Stealer, the Lane Dominator, Sand King, really shit in lane until level 3, level 4.
Well, his biggest picks has been the Brewmaster in the past 3 seasons in a row.
Yeah. There you go. They picked the Lane Dominator strong against Sand King. Like you see a weakness and you exploit it. Fume's really good on these tempo pause ones. He's good on the jugs, the Ursas, the Wraith Kings. It makes sense. Now we're also going to see Faceless Void come out. We're going to see some jug counters come out. Already taking out the Ursa and the CK. Headbuck bans are kind of more interesting to me though.
The draft is still open.
Is Camel Farmer a puddle?
Not a puddle, but narrow.
But he shares the Hull City name. He has Hull City 08 name embedded with him forever.
You gonna fill in this or what? We just had to guess.
No, he had the Smurf, and his Smurf account was called Hull City 08 instead of Hull City 07.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
I thought Brew was probably the most correct pick and still a Jug.
Why did you like Brew over Jug? Like, what's the
It's an open pick because like Fume's heroes are.
Well, you do force your DP to be either mid or 5.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be the plan since they picked it.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, at least if you have Death Prophet and Brew on the same team, you know your Brew's going 3, right? You know the Brew's going 3.
Yeah, but if you look at Bing Chilling's team or Bojack's Journey combo,
Yeah.
like it's always Brewmaster. Recently, they started switching to Sand King and DK just because of the meta changes. But other than that, those are his 3 most picked heroes with Bojacks, especially at the Brewmaster.
Taking a lot of time on this 5th ban here for Head Bonk.
Well, that's a ban and a picks, right? So
Is
What do
this
you wanna ban
position
here?
4 Ancient Apparition with the Sand King? That does seem like it could be a decent lane.
It's
Maybe
gonna
not into
exclusively
that.
be 5, and it should be Hoodwink here.
You don't want to put Ancient Apparition on Babis, the playmaker of that team, and hinder him with like a hero that does not do anything.
True.
It's a similar thing that they tried to do a couple of times with Grimstroke, and they struggled in those games. They won some of them, they lost the other, but you want to give him like a playmaking hero.
Yeah, especially because the Sand King's not, like, you're going to assume it's going to have a pretty hard lane. It's going to be a delayed Blink Dagger. So yeah, good call, Zeri. But unfortunately, this does mean that, yeah, your AA is 4.
It's 5?
5.
What the fuck are you
5?
talking about, Doss?
You're Hoodwink 4? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think Xeriscap 2 for 3 so far on Headbonk's draft. He might
10 seconds remaining.
be very useful to Bing Chilling, honestly, in this situation.
5
It's true. You
seconds
should offer
remaining.
your coaching service here, Zeri.
They
to
couldn't
Bing
afford
Bonk.
me.
Hey, look at that tie, man.
You know how much the Pizza Dog contract buyout is?
Executive rates.
Billions.
Oh, wait, follow up the Ember.
Alright, so it should be Ember Skyrat then.
You think Sky?
Guy is a pretty honest hero these days.
Or Pugna, but
It's
I like Sky a lot more.
It could be Rubik since it's Acid Rain,
5 seconds remaining.
since Weaver's banned already.
There's not enough damage if they go Rubik. You either have to like make DP live forever, or you have to kill things really fast in front of DP. And this doesn't do either of it. This
I don't like
technically
this.
boxes out the supports more, but the supports are already boxed out by DP and Ember. So both of them are like, Hoodwink is just running in trees and A is pressing ulti on Jug and dying. Or DP, whoever the fuck he chooses to
10
ulti.
seconds remaining.
And then he's almost always going to die to Ember.
5 seconds
And so Nyx just kind of doubled down the role of trying to kill the supports. Obviously, it helps if they start if they're starting fights, and they're allowed to instantly blow up a hero with Nyx and Ember jumps. But there's like a lot of counterplay to that, especially with 2 picks left.
Radiant team.
So we're gonna see.
Tusker.
Interesting.
Surprise there?
So this
Not
is
too
kind
surprised.
of why they had to die or get damage, because this Husker thing only gets really prominent in low damage patches, which is what we're in right now.
10 seconds
There's a lot of
remaining.
high control. And so obviously Huskar's got other stuff going for him. The only time he's like this prominent is in low damage patches, and if you look, there's nothing that kills Huskar.
This is weird. This
Omni
is the first
Slash
time.
is decent, but
This is
it
the
looks like a
first
free
time
retro
I've
game.
seen Bing Chilling not picking Journey's hero that early. It's kind of weird
Yeah.
or unusual for them. Maybe because they don't have Squid anymore on their team, so they're not reliant to give Squid the best lane.
Mhm.
5 seconds remaining.
Who's their highest MMR player? Isn't it Acid right now, or is it Journey?
Let's see the Journey Acid.
Either
Is
or.
Fume still like 4K?
Yeah, Fume dropped a little bit, so he's like, I think, top 1500.
Radiant team.
I could be wrong, but
Yo, if Bing Jilling, if they have a Visage player, a Visage, how do you guys pronounce that, by the way?
Visage?
it's
Visage? You don't like Visage?
too French.
I fucking hate French people.
I think it's a pretty good Visage game against the Huskar. He gets low, drop a couple soul assumptions on him.
Well, I think Necro is a good option here. Most probably we might see
Yeah,
it land.
Necro looks most obvious.
That's true. But against
Unless
AA Sand King, I don't think I like the Necro pick. Like they have enough like around it. You know. Like they kind of protect the
Okay.
Huskar a little bit with this AA.
10
Like
seconds
Necro will be destroyed in lane. He's gonna have a rough lane, but he's just gonna get like one kill.
No, they want to leave Necro open and they want to pick it.
Yeah. Or
And if they take Necro on being chilling, they should Pugna it.
yep.
Is probably how this looks. Is how they've last picked it, I believe, is how they set this up.
remaining. 5 seconds
I mean,
remaining.
Bing Chilling, I think, has a pretty good, solid draft so far. And really, what they're looking for is a BKB hero, I think, on this last pick. I think that's really all you care about. It's just something that presses BKB, doesn't die to this shit.
This hero has to do a lot that they pick it.
I'd be okay with Underlord too. Jerry says no. I think it's alright.
You know, do
He's
a
okay.
couple of pro matches.
Just get like a pipe BKB, something like that. I think it's all you
Like
need.
his key is annoying against Huskar because it does really good damage.
Easy off.
Oh, ET
Kinda
offlane?
nice
That's
to
kind of cool.
Huskar.
It's kind of cool.
Team pick.
Alright, MP. Get a nice little rat game going on.
They can already kill this. They already have lane dominance. This was silly. This relies on Acid Rain having the game of his life. Acid Rain has to catch
10
everything.
seconds remaining.
He has to start everything.
5 seconds remaining.
Or he has to be able to like cut off the Sand King. Like he has to be able to stun Sand King when he blinks and stuns.
That's a weird pick. This is
Yeah, like Nyx has to do everything now.
I mean, it kind of does force the Sand King into having a good game. Because if Sand King gets boosted travel first, I think that's probably a mechanism to shut down the MP. But Sand King's not going to have a good lane. So I think Bing Chilling is just counting on Sand King not going boosted travel in the first couple items.
I'm almost
taking map
positive
control.
that Dire wins top lit.
You think that the Sand
You
King Hoodwink's
mean
going to be
bot
drugged?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Sand King Hoodwink speaks drug DP. This was awkward. But Ember versus Void or the Fiend is a real hard one.
Mm-hmm. Especially Fury Shadow Fiend. That's scary. Alright, predictions?
I'll
Omar,
let you
you go
guys go
first.
first so that I can cheat off of your guys'
Sure.
go with the head bonks.
Head bonks? I think that I don't think head bonk is going to get enough in the early game. I think they'll probably get their Roche contested. You know, they're not going to have a clean, first Roche, second Roche kind of sequence into high ground. I think they're going to, get disrupted by the split push. So I think Bing Chilling is going to play this out to the long portion, to the late game, and they're going to win.
You gonna sell the moment, Killer Karate, or am I?
I'm gonna go with Bing Chilling. I'm just confident in the history with this team, and I think it's another draft they're comfortable with. So we'll go to Xeriscap for the game one.
Omar, what'd you
Intro.
choose?
And the
Big
head
chilling.
bonkers.
In the game one of this best of 3 upper bracket finals, we are looking at a 1-2 split with Birdman choosing head bonkers and Dawson Killer Karate choosing the Big Chilling. Xeriscap will be choosing the head bonkers to win their first game of the best in 3. We're gonna see the head bonkers in their debut
Team,
with
actually.
Head bonkers
It's head
left
bonk.
it's head bonk. Head bonkers already out.
Yeah.
Shut up! Why can't you guys just let me have my moment?
Okay,
I don't
sure.
fucking get it. I was having a moment and you just fucking took it
accurate.
from me. You just fucking took it from me.
I think you did great.
It was good other than the clerical error, but that's fine. We go into the game
over
though.
1,000 jug games. What the hell?
Yeah, he's
How do you
sick.
bet he gets that? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, time to take this shit off. GG's. Enjoy the cast.
Dude, we're coming
Panel-
back
panel
with the
out.
suits game too.
Panel out.
Ooh, Bulljack's AFK.
So this looks really easy to be
Derry
This
being
looks
talked
really
shit to
fun.
in the chat, but I don't think he can actually respond, as all chat, it's not allowed for casters.
Is this guy gonna go on with this point or what? I was waiting for it.
It's fair. Giving him his chance. He might
So-
be waiting for your response.
I don't think with the new Q on Huskar that Nature does very well into the homie. Into Huskar and lane. I also think this middle lane should be like a 90-10.
Yes, a bad sign.
But that's always been the critique on Fury, is that he doesn't show up to games. And these guys are on like a 20-something day break since their last series. And that shit fucking matters.
Not
You think
really.
No,
What
it
was it,
matters,
last
dude.
No. I mean, like, it has been less than 20 days.
No, it hasn't. I looked at the other day.
Oh, it's should have been 20.
What is this acid rain
No,
is
never
getting?
mind.
I mean, the boots first, Nyx Assassin. He really wants to get some vision up here. He's going to tank one tower shot. Not really too big of a deal on the Nyx, but still they're going to spot Aurora, and he's got 2 sentries, so cognizant of that.
The biggest weakness right now with the Radiant team has been like Camel Farmer. Like the games that he plays like really well, that's the games that they like have easy time to win the games. And he did very well against Breezy in their last showing. So
But this is such a one-sided matchup
correct.
that I mean, it just shifts the pressure down, and I don't think like the path for Nature's Prophet to have a good game is super hard. Because his lane is going to be like traded, which isn't great for NP. And then he doesn't have like side lane dominance. Because everyone on fucking Dire is super good at killing waves.
Correct.
Like the weakest is AA, but the shard on AA is so easy to buy for this year that it's okay. And then Bulljax is going to be late to the level 1 lane.
Fury's
so
block mid is a little too good, honestly. He got creeps underneath the tower here, but with raises, he's still able to catch up a bit, but it'll give Fury a bit of an advantage early on.
Dude, it's so great not actually being the main streamer, because I can just have the Nickelback turn all the way up. Don't have to listen to shit you guys say.
What do you
Holy
think
fuck.
about the mid lane matchup, Zeri?
How many times have I said this shit is one-sided, Killer Karate? Jesus Christ. All
Well,
you do is ruin
having
my fucking...
seen that, can Fury overcome this, do you think?
It's the other way around.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
It's favored for Fury, not for Camel Farmer.
Other way around.
Oh, Blowjack's waved? That's good, actually.
Not for you.
So Jug doesn't have to ever spin.
Alright, well, we'll pay
wave.
attention to Xeriscap's takes.
He's
Just
not
move on.
stacking the waves here. Oh shit.
Fury's
So
standing in
Ember
the
is
rescue.
supposed to dominate right now. And he's 3-0 to 8-3, which is really fucking bad.
Yeah, the blocks have punished him like insanely.
Yeah. Now bottom lane is gonna get real bad for him, yeah.
Not bad, but they're still getting a decent amount of harassment of this. Fume with another level here is going to have the healing ward. Should be
But
fine.
also Shrek didn't like get tons of region, and he's gonna get 2 bracers right now, right? One
they
bracer
flying?
at least.
Okay, one bracers?
Uh,
Okay.
One of the bracers coming in. Top lane counterpart. Journey not doing too bad at the start. 7-3. Just keeping up with his mid laner at the moment, but he's ahead of Smiley on the Huskar. Just barely a couple more denies. really gonna see too much action up here. I feel like is Nora kind of more of a passive support, acid rain defensive. They have a lot of stuns up here. We'll see. Maybe Smiley with level 6 they can do something, but it's gonna be a little bit till that happens. We maybe see Fury rotating one of the side lanes. He does have quite a big level advantage right now on the Shadow Fiends.
Yeah, this is as close as this lane is gonna get. The
He's gonna
14
get
to
2
8 to
range
10 and
creeps
0.
here.
This is as close as it's gonna get.
You can
We're
actually
probably
get
gonna
both of
start
the
seeing
CS.
fucking Fury having more denies than this guy's last hits. Is what probably is gonna happen for us this lane.
Are we gonna see Fury breaking the record of the most denies from Double King?
What's the double king record?
I think like 59.
In a game.
Yeah, we casted it together with Color Karate. Maybe it was our first
I'm
cast.
trying to think what hero that even would have been for denies to be that high.
Juggernaut. It was against.
Yeah, but he was denying
the-
super late too. I feel
No,
like that's
like-
such
like-
an easy
like he's-
record to go for.
Like Xeriscap team was playing Dire and they were playing aggressive try lane. And he stayed in lane for like 15 minutes, so he had like insane amount of denies.
We'll see if that's the case this game. Kind of a similar situation with Fume on the Juggernaut. Not having the greatest of times, 14 and 6, and Sand King just keeping up with the Juggernaut and getting a decent amount of damage into him too, but kind of slowing him down just slightly.
Acid Rain just
Yeah, it's really
Teasing Fury.
they were able to he was able to like double his treants, which is like the stacking the treants, which is important. And then but now that Huskar has Iron Will, Nyx is kind of lost in the game. He should try to kill bottom. Shek has used, I think Shek has only used one stun this game. And I don't know if he's supposed to be this scared of like the retaliation of spin. But he's given, like, they really haven't used that much regen. Bulljax used 4 tangles in the south, and Journey only, or Fume only used 3. But now maybe with the, oh, he's Ghost going ring?
Bull Jackson the Boon.
Bulljax and Baboon trading.
Bulljax is
I
gonna
don't know
die
if we'll
here.
see a kill here. He does have a stun in a couple seconds. Needs one more right click for the kill. The Wand's gonna turn it, and Bulljax might have just gone too far because they have a stun from Shrek to follow this up. It's first blood 5 minutes into the game. Takes a while for it to get going. And I think Acid Rain or somebody's gonna die top, it looks like. He's gonna get frozen, but they're not gonna chase. Doing a decent amount of damage with the treants to his Journey. If he can actually block him in here, this might be a chance for a kill. He's got one in front, but he's able to get around. The right clicks from Aurora was dropping it low too.
He just got a killing blade from the courier, so.
Oh, Fume's gonna Battle Fury, and he's not gonna go Maelstrom and shit.
Bottle service from Baboon mid.
Smiley? Fine. He's taking a lot of damage.
He's on a pretty good hero to take a lot of damage.
True.
But again, the treants are stacked. They haven't done any damage to him. Because like it's kind of wasting time not attacking.
Seems like he's gonna get this tower super early here too. They're pushing with the catapult, maybe even going after Aurora. They get the stun from the Nyx, the slow. Not going to be able to freeze him here. It looks like he still has Spike Carapace. He's going to drop very low. And with a couple more charges, Fury's going to rotate with another raise. Should be able to get the kill. And Fury with the big one gets to 17 souls off the back of that pick. Maybe not the prime target, but you'll take it.
This is big. Now you can see Fury using his Vision Rune and farming the jungle, while Babas is playing mid lane and just getting free experience. Like, this is gonna give Camel Farmer a bit of free time, instead of like being dominated. But at the same time, Babas is gonna get like faster levels.
Yo, look at
and
Fury's
he just
CS.
stacked as well. Like, he just stacked in the triangle.
He's actually going to go back for this, too. He's still up here. Journey's not backing away. He's got the TP plus a Sprout. They don't have a lot of stunts. He's got to get outside of the freeze first, though. The races might be enough to finish this off. It's Aurora with the right click. More than enough damage.
Also, Bulljax tried to TP top lane, so that's a big investment.
Alright, Fume's actually huge. How does this happen? Jack's gonna go back for Vanguard now. Does this Crimson Guard still suck?
Yeah,
You have to buy
you just buy Vanguard boots, Link bots. That's the build.
I like it. I think Babish should join these guys top.
I think you just want to get levels.
There's a big
right?
stack up here. And I think Acid Rain's picking this out too. I might be trying to save that for Shadow Fiend or something, but actually rotating up now is Fury. Same time as Bulljax. We'll see if a fight breaks out. This might be close. It's a
There's
level
only a
4
two-
raise.
Look at that sentry. It's like literally on the
Able to
on
see
the edge
Acid
of that
Rain
road.
in the trees. Is going to stun himself as Fury, but one more raise should be enough to kill the Nyx Assassin. They're
Smiley's
able to
fine.
save Smiley with the tree ants. They can finish him off. Journey doing a nice job in the trees, but they found the 2 supports. They've killed off Huskar. It's a 1 for 2, make it a 2 for 2 as they lose Aurora, but Camel Farmer jumping into the middle of the Sprout gets on top of Fury without an ulti. They bring down the Shadow Fiend. What a huge kill for Camel Farmer. Back in this fight, there's Shrek with the TP, gets the epicenter off, but is it enough damage? He needs a couple
Someone
more
gotta
ticks.
kill him.
It's not enough. He doesn't have a stun. He doesn't have mana. Camel Farmer is gonna live and actually regen a little bit off the back of this as Bulljax can give him a salve. And I really think the big conclusion of that Shadow Fiend dying is huge.
So SF did get more. Or did Ember get more kills than Camel Farmer? No, he only got assist. Before
he
that
got
shit
assist.
started, Ember was only like 2 creeps away from SF in net worth. And despite him having like 30 more creeps. So also, you know, Dota's a balanced game. It's shit like that. That shit was sick.
But now Smiley has his armlet, so he can at least like start flash farming.
Never refuse gold given.
Yeah, the Lord might kill him. The Bojax got down earlier, but Bojax is on their side of the map. He doesn't have Exo for a long time. The 2-1-2 is good. Oh, Acerine is going to Vessel? I don't think that's good
As soon as he
enough.
gets level 5 too, it feels like they're gonna have such a strong push. I'm surprised they haven't been able to take the top tier one yet, but Shrek's actually rotated and started to push this out.
That was a value center from Acid Rain. He dropped it at like the 6 minute. He took the first ward and then Babs dropped another ward there. And he got another kill. So that's a value sentry. 1
Two
sentry,
for
2
one.
wards.
Needs the XP too.
Oops.
Acerine wants a TV timeout.
Fair enough.
What do you think? What do you
Can
think
we get a word
Guam's
from
like
our
casino is
sponsor,
called?
Xeriscap?
Yeah, what's
Bushlight?
Guam's casino? Bushlight? No, dude, this isn't the sponsor.
Manscape.
Well, turn the logo then if they're not paying us. Well, I guess their cameras.
Dude,
are
I
on showing
can't
now.
like not turn the look.
Just show the nutrition facts.
Like, you know how fucking stupid that looks? Jesus Christ. What side of the casino Guam goes to? What do you think? I'm
Guam?
sure. Yeah, I'm sure Guam owes a fucking bajillion dollars to the casino. That's not a very smart man up there that runs the big thing. He has kind of
Pretty
he has like laissez-faire himself in a great league though.
I'm pretty sure he goes to the slots machine and there's like a what you call it, the horse races thing. He puts bets on. But that's
he's
not
big into
a
horses?
casino bet.
I think he's big into horses. That makes sense. Dude, how do people ever bet on horses? That's always the wildest shit to me.
Yeah,
You
I
just
don't know.
feel the horse, dude. You know, I predict
You're never
American
feeling the
Pharaoh
horse.
was gonna win the Triple Crown. Did you know that?
Oh, that in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was with like a very like rich guy, and he like betted against his mom, and he won, and we were like at the bar, and he was like, "Oh, shots and stuff." I'm like, that's crazy, The movie style shots for everybody, but no, everybody paid his own shot.
I mean, if
Ask
he's
the
buying,
Rainer
he's
ready
just
to
won a ton
go.
of money.
Let's fucking go.
So
All right, so this start, by the way, is actually pretty good for that. Him only having, he has 800 gold up on Nature's to Huskar, but the tower's alive and Sanking was able to like freely leave.
now second
Right.
is playing against Nature's, so
Yeah.
let's
Like,
get even
Sanking-
up.
Like Huskar doesn't have like an issue going bottom. Like Bulljax is on their side of the map. There's nothing that really kills them.
They're gonna try putting Camo Farmer down there, TPing him, and like going with like Nyx or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Journey is just like circled there, so they might try and do something.
Because they should want to break the status quo. Shrek is pretty far from Blink. 1700.
Went for the Vanguard first, so.
He chose Dragon Lance on Shadow Fiend. Is it gonna be some like disassemble for BKB, or what the fuck do you buy?
I've seen this type of build. You just like max on like full right click, so you're not doing the Eos Blink bullshit build.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Dude, he didn't even need to toggle that one. Is the funniest shit. They're gonna smoke into it.
Maybe not a great little play. Acid Rain is spotted here by Aurora. They had a Sentry, I believe. It's not going to matter as Aurora getting stunned, taking some damage from Buljax.
That's too late already.
Kill.
Yeah, this ward is gonna get stewarded from Buljax.
Yeah, that was kind of
Like-
sloppy. Alright, so Fury still does need to make stuff happen. He has 100 creeps at 12 minutes. Jesus Christ.
But Fury is like having a free farm game. Like,
They're actually going to run back at this too.
Falling
Buljax
out.
and Acid Rain are sticking over here. They have level 6 on the Death Prophet, but I don't... Well, this is still safe. Smiley is dropping pretty low with the armlet. Gonna continue to try and fight this as it's a 3v2 with the supports over here. They want to contest this as much as possible. They didn't find the D ward.
yeah, but with one center they got two
Yeah, but
wards.
now they Aurora's just got it now, especially with
Yeah,
AA.
see,
Even
easy
throw up
ward.
the tip.
But the
Big thing
efficiency
too is
was
Buljax
pretty
didn't
blocked.
run there.
So Shrek has to have like 3 good kills with his Blink. He's gonna get like what, 15 minutes? He has to have like 2 core kills in a team fight in order for like the game to get going forward. And if that happens, it's really easy for them to close it out. Because you assume they're gonna start cutting off Jug's space, and Jug only has Battle Fury. Holy shit, he's gonna farm his own stack here. If he can.
But Shrek?
Wait, why
No,
is he
look
on
at-
in
look at him.
shreds?
Oh yeah.
Why is he on in
Holy crap.
shreds?
Hey, shut up. Stop being a hater. You play in the lads upper bracket finals, then you can judge.
True. No, I'm wondering, dude. Maybe there's a reason.
Okay, Fury, he is BKB assembling, still farming, just hanging out. They're getting out CS a little bit.
Yeah, they have like 3 heroes.
But,
Acid
Are
Rain
they-
maybe gonna look for this. Smiley is pretty low. They have a stun. They just needed something more from Camel Farmer. They get the silence. That's it. He got the proc from the Maelstrom, and I think that extra bit of damage was enough to burst him. They probably would have had
What
it anyway.
Maelstrom, man? Oh,
it's like good, but I don't think it's as important. Because the stuff that's like gonna close out the mid game is gonna be SF and Sand King. And they are gonna like collide on timings very quickly. Because like SF is 1,000 from BKB. Shrek has Blink, so only one gank will be like pretty much without BKB. But it's gonna be really obvious. They have to find a way to get Fume involved, like in the kill. Because right now, both him and Journey are out creeping the other. Yeah, they know Shrek's gone. His Blink isn't on his fucking hero yet.
I'll take your tribute.
And they gotta go get something
we're
going.
going for a smoke now.
It should be the top to Fume. And you let SF push middle. Where you like prairie Shrek sitting behind the push, like the
Well,
obvious play.
Shrek is going by himself.
Yeah, this is good, this is good.
Yeah.
Aurora,
Ooh,
and the
ooh,
LT. Got him, he's got it.
Try and look for Fume, able to get the spin and TP right before that stun.
That's why I feel ready to be hitting towers, so Jug's eyes were maybe somewhere
There
else.
is a rotation bot lane. I think his Blink stun's still on cooldown, so not going to be able to fight this quite yet. But now he's going for the epicenter, maybe looking for Camo Farmer. Blinks in, gets the stun. Do they have enough? This stun from the Hoodwink. What a play from Baboon on the rotation. Down, they might be able to find Bulljacks too, but Baboon is going to lose his life. Shrek chasing for Bulljacks and needs just a bit more. With the AA ulti on top of that, might be able to finish him off, but I think Buljack's actually able to live it and even turn this around. His ulti is still going, turns this into a kill on the Fury potentially. The Ghost still flying around. Fury's just going to pop his ulti. He's had enough and picks up a kill onto the support Buljack's. I don't think Acid Rain can look for anything further as there's a salve pop from Aurora.
Acid Rain is best player in the lobby right now.
Because Acid Rain like got a kill on Smiley, and there's like 7 sentries.
It's gonna look
And
mid
he's like managed to
Fury
get the
Still
and
got it, and then he blocked the fucking ulti by Hoodwink. Like, Hoodwink wouldn't have died otherwise.
Like he blocked it with Spike.
Yeah. He's just straight best player in the lobby right now. It's crazy. I think Smiley looks a little bad right now from what he's kind of supposed to be. It's really bad that they've been able to push his bottom tower.
Can maybe go for a stun from the Hoodwink. It lands on the Camel Farmer, but do they have the damage to get the break? The stun, he's able to spirit away. Acid Rain maybe going to turn this around. Despite Carapace gets the hit off. That's it. The burst is there. Smiley is gone. They might even look for Aurora, who's dropped low just on the side of this.
Journey?
And TP again. Journey just goes for it. Oh, gets the kill. They have another Maelstrom picked up on Journey.
Oh, the courier? You didn't see it? Oh, maybe it was on the edge.
It's actually been there for quite a bit, but yeah, I don't think they quite had vision. Doesn't matter. Tier 1's going to fall. Third tower to fall in this game is Fury's going to be able to find mid. Pops the BKB. Maybe even has damage on Fume, but he doesn't want to commit the ulti. They'll look for Baboon instead. Just need the Sprout. The chains there. He can hop back out of the trees, but it doesn't take you too far.
Well, Acid Rain got Vessel as when his courier respawns. And
He's been owning.
Fury had a great start and then converted it to nothing. He didn't cut off like any of Jug's farm or any of Nature's farm or any of Ember's farm. Maybe he only cut off Huskar's farm.
Like Acid Rain and Smiley's level difference is like half a level, and that's big between like
they're gonna fight mid. Shrek's going for the epicenter. Looks for Acid Rain. Was not able to get the Carapace off, and I think Acid Rain dead for sure. The A blast from Aurora will pick up the kill, and that's a 4 times kill streak. Actually, that's a bounty for Aurora.
Yeah, these kills were on Smiley.
What's up?
3 of those kills were on Smiley.
Yeah. Yep. Dire does have the better spells as the game goes on. They have like 4 of the top 5.
They're looking for Fume top, but again, he's got to spin TP. They can't cancel. Just needs to press a button and he's fine. Yeah, he reacted quick enough.
No, Shrek reacted way too slow.
Shrek is not pulling the trigger. The smokes are breaking in front of camps, and he's not just guessing the camp, like location. He's trying to like play it super safe, and you can't play it safe against the hero as a faster animation. But anyways, big smiles.
So it seems like Bing Chilling taking an advantage. They're up 8k, have the tower control. At least they were able to get a mid-tier 1 on the side of Head Bonk.
I'm really worried on Fury, dude. I've my critique on him always he disappears. And he's 4-1-2 in a map that he doesn't look like omnipresent at all. Like he can't show up, like he can't do anything or accomplish anything without getting owned. But he's supposed to be the strongest hero on his team.
I think the reason with that because like they're not, the only movement they're doing around the map is around smoke kills, and both of them they jumped on Fume and Fume just like they fucked it up and Fume just like spinned and TP'd out.
Yeah.
And now we see another smoke, but this time it's like under a ward, so
it's so slow too. Like they have no lanes pushed in or anything. Like tactically, this is a very weak smoke.
Baboon's gonna look for a jump. They can get the stun. Nice jump there from Baboon. It might just get them the kill. Spike Carapace gonna elongate this just a bit. Acid Rain gonna make this as difficult as possible.
They didn't even get the stun on that.
Didn't he?
No.
That's pretty sick. But They're getting things moving. These Nyx kills are actually pretty important because it means Smiley's getting his BKB without being fucking ran at. And I'm saying the same thing about like Fury doing nothing. But Journey is also kind of in the same boat of he's not actually accomplishing anything.
He's pushing the lanes.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get like a 23-minute top tower, or he's gonna get it right now if they don't fucking do anything.
No response. They did have a fortify, but don't want to use it. Instead, they look for a kill. Bottom, Camel Farmer is stunned up. He's able to get a Spirit to the side. The Sleight of Fist not quite going to save him. The Spirit wasn't out beforehand. Doesn't go very far. As Fume going to get tagged by the ALT. They bring down the Sand King, but it's still a 2-for-1. Headbonk have found a couple kills. Bulljacks cleans up Aurora, or Baboon, excuse me. Aurora makes us... No! He actually dies at the last second. Fume... The final right click, I think it was a crit too.
Like, that's the beauty of Nish's Prophet. You can do it like nothing, but you're still farming. And when there's any engagement and you think you can win it, you can just TP it and like add more damage to it.
And they're even gonna get tier 3 damage off of this as the catapult's gonna hit it a couple of times.
But I'm surprised with Journey, like he has like his most important 2 items, but he's not going for the shard. Going for the shard here is like just like game winning.
On the 2-man Roche, they use Bulljacks as ulti, and there's a TP in from Journey. This is a pretty quick one too, and again, no response from Headbonk. All of these mapped objectives starting to fall, and Bing Chilling just knocking them over like dominoes.
Yeah, this is really concerning. They've kind of like AFK'd themselves into a 10k like deficit. Obviously,
Shrek's just gonna go in. They go for the fight. They get the stun. Epicenter into the ALT. It's not enough. Fume walks away. He might even be able to live too. That tower shot's gonna be enough. I think he ticks out here. There's the Xeriscap. Still a big find at the very least.
While he's walking away with... Okay. He is just gonna wait for his Ags. Or his Sanj. Which is a huge spike. They're going to look again now.
Going to go for smoke instead, though. Camel Farmer jumping forward. They find Aurora to the side. He doesn't have ulti, so this should be an easy pick for the rest of Bing Chilling, but they don't have Rev. Aurora walks away underneath his cloak. Fury jumping in. That's not hitting really too much there. They get the Fury off to the side, but then eventually they can find Aster and go for the kill on the Smiley. He's gone. Fury just uses the Omni Slash. All of the hits go to the Huskar, gets the kill instantly as Shrek is going to fall now up to the high ground. It's a dive. Maybe that's too far for Fume as Fury is surviving again because of a cloak from Aurora. Of really value pickup in this fight as they look back towards the mid-tier 2. Baboon is pushing this out. The creeps are almost dead, but he has to cancel the TP, and Baboon falls either way.
But Jerry should have died there, but Tauri like focused him. It was like in the middle of like 4 heroes.
I think Smiley's got a little bit of...
Smiley's out of it, yeah.
He's got some shaky hands. But that's kind of been their team's like secret, is that they're really confident, and I really do think that Green is like not here. You know, he's not awake yet. This is what I mean about like the 20 fucking day break, where like it loses importance to you. Like it just doesn't fucking matter because like you lose.
I think it has been.
Well, we'll see.
2 weeks.
Kill Smiley here again.
Smiley thinking about jumping in. He does have BKB to dodge the stun from Spike Carapace, but there's a sentry over here as well. If Acid Rain still wants to hunt for this, he was spotted underneath the ping. And the rest of Headbonk are going to go for a smoke, but up the high ground, Shrek's just going to go in. He couldn't find a jump. His Bulljacks threw out a silence, tries to get Epicenter off, but it's not going to be enough. It's just in the ground there as he dies instantly. Acid Rain gets turned on. Fury is able to just right-click him down. I think they can bring down the next assassin. They will eventually, but Fury is just gone. They can focus him to the side. There's nowhere for him to go, and now Baboon has to back off. Fume is going to think about chasing this even. As TPing in his journey, they can find a kill off to the side. That's the beauty of NP. They can get the extras, and they will be able to find this tier 2 after and maybe even go up to the tier 3 because it's 50 seconds. Without that Shadow Fiend, there's no buyback.
Rick had heals, but he never used it in that fight. Like, he was getting gone.
Him to lose 600 HP from Nature's Prophet ult. Because he died really quick. But yeah, this should just be Bono max.
No defense
like-
still hitting top lane
Fume,
is
like-
Smiley.
Very much is like 0-0-0 and is gonna win this game.
Shrek
The two
without
best things he's done
epicenter.
is spin off of Shrek's misplays, which is the craziest thing. And it's like not even undeserved because that's all he had to do. And now he has enough damage to kill towers, and his team's gonna.
Oh, they're gonna TP top lane. Can he actually solo this journey? He's gonna get the Sprout and just go for a TP way. It's a little bit too much.
Well, technically, if he's level 20, he could.
I mean, there's no way you're not taking 20 left with 2 range codes. But I like the idea. But they're running for. Oh, Bulljack's with the fucking boots.
Fury's gonna run in underneath the invis spots. The acid rain.
Acid
Fury's
rain.
gonna get stunned up, and they can maybe go for it. Shrek on the backside is trying to clean this up. Gets the BKB off in the ulti. They bring down acid rain as there's no turn, but Journey eventually walks into this. They clean up too. It's Shrek and Fury. It's even after the BKB was used to get chains onto Aurora. High ground is no defense as Fume. It's actually Camel Farmer getting the last hit, but still they're hitting this behind defense even. Or behind backdoor
They're running
protection.
at Smiley.
Is Smiley actually able to? He doesn't have BKB. They could just chase him down here.
He's dead. That's
I like
Not
what
even
you're
need to
doing,
committing. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's really easy. Like something was wrong with Fury's hero. Either like the chair to monitor issue, or the actual hero. There's something fucking wrong with it. Because here, he absolutely dominated his lane. His first move worked, and just everything since has gone fucking pissed.
They're gonna try and jump onto the Juggernaut. Fume walks away, and I think he's gonna be fine. Doesn't have the Aegis this time, but still, at least save.
like that's for me why I don't like the Shadow Fiend in pro games, or like in those type of games. Because like as a hero, like he's cool, he's flashy. But if the game like slightly goes like south, that hero is like extremely hard to play.
I think I don't know. Like, there's a lot of easy people to blame. Like Baboon and Shrek were never linked up during lane, and so they did the thing where it's like exclusively all Shrek was doing was farming, which obviously went poor.
They're gonna jump for Shrek. He's able to defensively use here, and then maybe even survive, but he's just stuck inside the Sprout. Had to use the stun defensively, and that's gonna be it. He's got buyback, but still no epicenter for 50 seconds anyway. So this fight's going to be hard to take, but I don't think Bing Chilling's interested in going high ground quite yet.
They're gonna wait Roche, take the safe game. It's only fucking 90 seconds. There's nothing they can buy in 90 that changes the game. Unless we have cheats on. If cheats are on, it is possible.
Cheats are on. I don't know if they noticed.
Okay. So yeah, then we have a play.
Yeah.
Was Lena banned?
Yeah. There's one of those heroes that Fury could have played for sure.
Baboon gonna go for a
I'm
TP.
so
There's
surprised
chains if he can get invis.
I'm still surprised that Journey haven't went for the shard. Like the shard is so ownage on the NP.
He's got bigger items to buy.
I don't know
That's
if
good.
they
That's
need
good.
right now.
Shut up, Dos. We're not analyzing yet.
It
Do we
should
have
be.
a mid-game ad drop from DOS?
What do we got?
I recently
So-
bought some
Uproot and after them.
Diet Mountain Dew. Thoughts on Diet Mountain Dew, everybody?
Okay, that's a
Not much of a Mountain Dew
That's a
drinker.
hot IQ play for sure.
Really? That's
Diet Mountain
surprising.
Dew is
I like
not
the
very
colored
good.
ones, like the flavorful ones.
Like Code Red, Baja Blast.
Yeah. There's like one pink one at this gas station next to me. That one I get every, fucking like once a year, and that one's always pretty good.
For me, I'm not fan of any diet, so it is.
No, Diet
Oh,
Coke
he's an
slaps.
aspartame hater.
Diet Coke fucking slaps.
Diet Coke's a classic. Kind of like the
Shrek
vanilla
with the
ice
gem?
cream, really.
Okay.
Very long Roche timer, by the way. 2 minutes.
Oh, it was 90 seconds till it showed. It's still fine. There's nothing bad that happens here. It's very safe. It's very easy.
They are in control of the game, so
They have all the map control in the world. There's a couple of aggressive wards, or at least there's one in the top lane for Dire at Bonk, but trying to take back their triangle.
That's a cool item for Fury. Giant Quiver.
I hope when they look at this draft, yeah, you should buy a shard too. I don't like crit. I do think this shard crit is very good on SF. But fuck, I was gonna say something. I hope they don't lose hope in this like A Hoodwink Sand King opening. I think that was really good. I just think the other two heroes fucking sucked. Huskar was good too. He just played bad. Maybe it's just SF. Maybe SF was just bad. Because again, he's 7-3, and a game his team's getting fucking stomped in. I don't like that shit. I want to look at the game. Like, dude, I want to look at the game. Yeah, they're gonna smoke.
Oh, he missed
Smiley missed the smoke. Should still be able to fight this though. If they look for Fume mid lane, they get the epicenter, the stun. If they can bring him down, it's not enough again. He can just spin and walk away. I think the AI ult connected there. No, that didn't even hit.
Sanjin Yasha.
You like Sanjin Yasha and Titan Sliver? Yeah, look at that shit.
Smiley jumping towards a creep is able to get rid of the chains at the very least. But right clicks from Journey just finishes off Shrek. He might even have to buy back this because being chilling is just stomping all over Headbonk. They find 2 kills, 1 onto Smiley.
With that jug kill not connected, you probably could have called it then.
Yeah.
They're not even going for the Roshan that's up. This is just it. With Smiley down, they force a buyback out of Shrek. He doesn't have epicenter. They need some kind of fight here. Aurora with the combo. Can they find a kill? It's going to be Megas. Guaranteed for Fume. They might back and go for the Roshan. They can look for Bulljacks. They need some kind of stun. They can't get him locked in though. Shrek with the dieback. They don't get anything. Fury's found a DD somewhere in the middle of this, and he just calls GG. Another kill to go the way at the end. I think they can even find Baboon.
Nobody picked the gym.
Living at the very
I was surprised. Shrek died and he had a gym and nobody picked it up.
I do think I felt it just didn't feel right. Like they didn't feel like they were trying on Dire. Because usually you have it like where Radiant just makes it look really easy. But like there's no try, if that makes sense.
I think that makes sense.
Like they never attempted to win the game on Dire.
Yeah, that's one of my notes actually. Is after not a dominant laning phase from the Dire, just like, maybe they went even, give or take, maybe they were behind. They just farmed. Like, everybody just farmed. Like, Smiley's farming on the Huskar, SF's farming on the SF. Like, Sand King's just sitting in a lane in some Sandstorm. He's not doing anything. Like, there's no coordinated effort to go fuck some shit up. They're just, like, farming for a timing that is never going to happen because being chilling is fucking, all over the place with this map pressure.
Yeah, I
totally agree, Zeri.
I think their idea was that they could stall the game for Huskar Blink and double BKB. But with the status quo being that the SF is getting his BKB and the Sand King is getting Blink, but Huskar is feeding, you have to break status quo, and you break status quo by like connecting cores together, and they never tried that.
Like
you could even put like Sand King just bottom to help Huskar, and then like you just take fights and shit, or you go have SF and Sand King chase around the jug or chase around the Journey. Like, Journey's probably supposed to have, like, 25 deaths this game, and he has 11 and 1. And it wasn't like he was just setting trees down lane. He was farming the lane with his body the whole game.
Yep.
But, like, Shrek was just okay sitting in front of them with AA ulti and Hoodwink ulti and all this ghost shit. They tried to, like, out-economy, but they weren't stopping the other team's economy, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but also who helped with that was Acid Rain. Like, Acid Rain, just destroyed Smiley by himself.
Acid Rain had...
Like Acid Rain got a kill on Smiley when there's 3 sentries in his jungle, and he managed to go in and kill him. This should never happen, right? Like this happened and Smiley died 4 times, and what you're supposed to do? Like Smiley's supposed to get his armlet by 6, maximum 8 minutes, and get his second item by 12, 14, and then you just 5 men. And they were never able to do that because Acid Rain was just like playing in Smiler's head, and he just like created space for Fume and Journey and Common Farmer to catch up and like freely farm. Especially like Fume. Ask him, what did you do this game? He's like, I just fucking farmed, man. I didn't do anything. Just 2 times he had a good reaction against Shrek because Shrek had a slow reaction time for his Blink Stuns. But that's part of the game, right?
I think 21 minutes. This was my notes here. 21 minutes is kind of the. And you can actually look at the win probability. So this makes sense. 21 minutes. You guys remember what happened in the game time in 21 minutes?
You got to fill us in, Dos.
21 minutes. Smiley finally gets his BKB recipe ferried out to him. However, fucking like 2030, his team 4-man smokes and all dies while his BKB is on the courier going out to him. Like Headbonk was just not coordinated this game. And you can look at the graph of the team XP and net worth chart. Like, so Smiley, you're number 1, having a hard game, but still you can definitely come back, right? You have a pretty big Shadow Fiend, you have a pretty big Sand King. So as your fucking Huskar's BKB is coming to him, your team goes out and feeds. It's crazy. All they needed to do was just keep their dick in their pants for like 30 seconds and wait till that BKB is on top of your Huskar, and then they have a good chance to take a pretty reasonable team fight. You know, astonishing.
Well, Acid Rain did best player them, but I do think Dire lost, or like Headbonk lost. I don't think Big Chang did enough to win. If that's like how I look at games, like sometimes you just get outplayed and teams zone you. You're like, fuck, there's nothing we could do here. I think Headbonk, like, they don't like to change.
Chillin played pretty good. Like, I mean, Acid Rain picking off Smiley that many times, that's kind of crazy. Like,
yeah, but it's easy. It's stuff you can do to fix. You're not having to like figure out everything here. You're just having to figure out how to not fucking suck.
Also, riddle me this: you have an Ember, you have a Nature's Prophet. You know, why is SF not getting travels or Sand King not getting travels?
Yeah.
To me, it's like one of those heroes needs a travels to deal with the split push that's inevitably going to come. And I think, you know, that map pressure, if they can defend against that, that would have helped a lot. So I think that's also a big like item component. I don't know if Fury was trying to go not greedy or Sand King was trying to go not greedy, but like somebody needs a travels against that much split push.
Yeah. Yeah. It's easy fixes, I think.
Lobby's up, by the way.
I do think the fucking 20-day break does need to be like more emphasized. How the fuck is ET in the goddamn lobby?
I think he's also casting.
ET. Oh, he's in this.
Do you guys have an MVP? Journey MVP?
I mean, it's just Acid Rain who best played the lobby.
Acid Rain. Acid
Rain really good too. I also like Bill Jack's itemization.
I kind of agree with Xeriscap, honestly.
You guys think that Headbonk just lost?
Yes.
Acid Rain did enough to win. The other 4 didn't. Like
I think they all did enough to win. Like, you know, they kind of just played their
no, because like, think about it. If Shrek just plays better and guesses the stunts like he fucking knows he's supposed to, Jug has 2 deaths and they have more momentum.
I also don't like the draft that much. The draft's not like, I don't think the Shadow Fiend adds enough as a last pick.
Yeah, I thought SF was a sloppy pick.
Yeah, I think you could have just put that Huskar mid. It's a really good matchup against Ember Spirit, right?
Also, SF is good. So, against Ember Spirit.
Correct.
But,
yes.
But the SF pick, like we used to have a last player who used to pick like SF every game. And it was like 0 and 10. It was like, but it's a fun hero to play.
I don't think Fury's like that. I was on a team with Fury. He's a.
I'm not saying anything against Fury, but
Fury just wants to win. I think you know you could put Fury on the most boring hero, and like he'll say yes sir, sign me up. Like he's a gamer.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's a nice ban.
Yeah.
The Brewmaster.
The Brew, yeah. Taking away the Bulljack's DP.
I think they're over. Like they traded. What they let through? They took out Weaver and something else.
Yeah, Weaver and GK was it? Or was that
Weaver. Yeah, and Big Chang's bans were the same.
But
Now you get the Weaver.
I
You take
think
it away from.
they're putting way too
Azure
much
has been
emphasis
playing
on
as a lot.
Weaver. I know, but there's
Yeah.
too much emphasis. You only steal fucking heroes like this if your 4 players also world class on
10
Weaver.
seconds remaining.
And I don't know much about fucking you, but I know
5
quite a bit about
seconds
Babis. He's
remaining.
not fucking world class on this goddamn Weaver.
What would you prefer, a stun?
Dire
Let's
team
give him like Ember Spirit,
Or spirit?
Air Spirit, yeah. And now you can see Acid Rain's Rubik being picked.
Yeah, this is exactly the
That's
fucking
true.
same shit that happened. I don't know. This feels silly. This feels like an overthink. And instead,
Well,
of
And
playing
DK
your own
pick here?
game,
10 seconds
you
remaining.
said
Like, DK
DK.
still
I
open
think
the
you
map.
salvage it if you pick a tide. If you pick a tide, or maybe even a
5
Mars, like some
seconds
really strong
remaining.
kill lane with this Weaver, then I think you salvage it because Weaver. I agree with Zeri. It's hard to have impact on this hero early.
Radiant team
It's really easy to have impact on it once you get an Ags. It doesn't matter who you are. All you have it's amazing save. So if they can draw it out, then I think the Weaver will have impact. Unless in laning phase, they can pick a tide right here or something like that.
There's probably supposed to pick DK here, is most correct.
10 seconds remaining.
But it's hard too. Maybe you pick a safe
5
laner
seconds remaining.
because you see what you're against. But like Smiley doesn't have any like slam dunks, you know.
I think he doesn't have slam dunks, and just pick his hero. Oh, okay, you see the DK.
No, like he doesn't have anything
A
he like
stun.
is known for, right?
Ah,
Like Skyward Alchemist, you know, DK, whatever the fuck. I pick DK all the time. Like there's nothing like there you could just put it in and like you have a game plan for. They don't really
10
have that with
seconds
Smiley.
remaining.
gotcha.
He kind of, you know, this team doesn't like.
He's a jack of all trades.
Dire team back.
Yeah, this whole team. There's no like identity to this team. There's like a guideline and stuff, like a game plan and shit that they play with. But
And
there's
what we wanna
no.
do today.
Headlong strengths for me is just they're all together. Like they just go in together. No, other than last game.
This one is a
10
bit
seconds
faster too.
remaining.
This team. It's like it's easier to move in
Radiant
between
team
lanes.
ban.
They trade Ursa. Okay. I feel like you should be worried about them AAing you. Because that shit is so
Yeah.
easy to play. AA Sand King.
Yes.
Plus another
10
stun and
seconds
fucking
remaining.
damage, but
Like didn't they?
Dire team
probably
ban.
bigger shit you have to worry about. I don't get that.
The PL
It's probably
ban?
fine. Yeah, it's probably fine.
Like the PL ban just protect the DK anyway or some other pick. But I don't see I don't remember Fume playing PL that much.
10 seconds
Like
remaining.
I don't think
can
he's a
play
big
PL.
like of
He
course
can play
like,
PL.
like
He can play.
he can
5
play PL,
seconds
but I don't think it's
He probably has 600 PL games.
Radiant
I'm
Probably.
checking right
This
now.
guy does play a lot of game. And the thing is that this 4 Weaver for Headbonk puts them at like such a draft disadvantage that the next 3, like everything they do from here on out has to be perfect in the draft. And that's why like PL doesn't look the most obvious. Maybe
He has
there's some
10 seconds
100
remaining.
Oh,
and
go ahead.
something.
He
Yeah,
has
maybe there's like
117.4% win rate, so
5 seconds remaining.
maybe it's going to become more obvious when they choose like their carry here. If they pick carry with 16, 17. And then like the PL ban will make more sense. But like everything here has to be perfect when you pick something weak like this, like Weaver. The compensation in your next 4 have to be perfect. And DK is like enough. It's okay. Like it's online. Like you can still have a perfect draft with DK in it. Ursa is a little bit of a confusing ban. I thought DK lanes quite well into Ursa.
Mm-hmm.
it's just a Fume pick as well, right?
Anti-mage?
Oh,
What?
the anti-mage ban is I think the biggest question mark.
It might be what they're setting up. I mean, they're setting up.
Like Medusa is banned, and that's
I know.
like
Yeah,
the
that's
biggest.
exactly. That's what you'd be. Maybe they want to pick a storm.
They're probably gonna pick Pango, right? They're gonna let Fury play Pango and play fast again.
5 seconds remaining.
It's
Wasn't like Bloodseeker a better ban if they want to pick Pango?
no, it doesn't. Like, who cares? I'm trying to like think of what they're doing.
Once
This
you're rolling,
like
you
this,
go
honest to
into this
God, just
fine.
feels like that you got 20 dayed, and you haven't played a competitive game in 3 weeks, and you like forgot what you're supposed to do. Cause like this shit happened to me too. When we played, I like looked at the draft screen, I used like 2 minutes of my first pick and picked fucking Tidehunter first pick. When I just got fucking 21 dayed.
Radiant team.
Mine was
Oh, D-Bane.
mine was 28.
Oh, that's a Bulljack's doing, right? I'm gonna
Nice.
assume he's gonna play that. Actually, today I was watching FM playing a game,
Oh.
and his lone root position 4 went double Meteor Hammer, one on the bear, one on the main hero. That was pretty cool.
That's dope, actually.
That's crazy.
It should be Grim
But that-
Pango. Grim Pango does look like enough compensation. Because then you can E Dragonite, you can E Weaver, you can E Pango.
10 seconds.
Your W is like quite well. It does enough. And your new Q spell does a lot of fucking damage. Like in the game. I also think this Grim mid shit is dope, but obviously they should be picking Pango here.
I like the
think
Pango. I
Bulljack's
don't know if they're
here
gonna
is-
go it though.
I don't know
so-
what they pick if it's not Pango.
You're not gonna Pango into
Ooh.
Rubik's Sand King. I don't think that makes any sense.
I like this pick. All CK.
I think the CK
Yeah.
is strong here.
Yeah, it's
CK has been like pretty strong. But I think Bulljax is just trying his
10
Hoodwink pick
seconds
here.
remaining.
It's not something strategic.
5 seconds remaining.
On Hoodwink?
Yeah.
It's good
Uh,
synergy with the Sand King. Like you have a nice follow up.
But this is gonna be Hoodwink 5, right? So it's
Yeah.
you're not gonna have the levels and the goal to help the
I
Sand King
think
as
it's good
much.
enough. I think it plays well with the Sand King. I mean, Hoodwink's also okay versus Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight doesn't have the catch to find the Hoodwink in the trees. No tools like that. Hoodwink can disrupt the illusions. I think it's okay. Let's just see what they pair it with. I mean, if we get like a Faceless Void here, Bloodseeker.
Bloodseeker, classic.
Oh,
That's a classic
Bloodseeker.
Classic
pick
Fume
when
pick, yeah.
it's not like a classic Fume pick, but when his most big heroes are banned,
yeah.
and the most common ones cannot be picked. We're like, okay,
I don't like
what
it,
else
though.
left on the pool? Bloodseeker.
10
Bloodseeker's
seconds
super weak.
remaining.
Like,
Yeah, doesn't this hero do fucking nothing to CK or DK?
5 seconds
you can kill the illusions really quickly because you're probably going to go first item Mjolnir, but like Bloodseeker's talents are awful for position 1. He has absolutely nothing that enables him. Compared to other heroes who get like plus 10 strength or Pierce's spell immunity, all those bullshit talents. Bloodseeker, his talents are for pause 3. It shouldn't be. It's not balanced to be a carry hero right now. So I think Fume is in for a world of hurt unless he's like an item or two ahead.
Also,
mean,
like against the Nears team, they had a really nice comeback with the Bloodseeker +1. So
5 seconds remaining.
if anybody on this
was he
lobby
against like
knows
a Queen of Pain or like a Blink or Pango or something like that? Because that's the only time I think that it's necessarily like a valid pick in a game. The only thing you can see here is you can rupture the Weaver. So who cares? Whoa, great.
What's the chances that they're 24 picking Journey's hero? It's a lot, right?
it's it's impossible.
You think it's impossible?
Yeah,
Not impossible.
Journey has been playing Sand King, DK, and Brewmaster. I'm playing against Bull Jackson Journey on Wednesday, so I've been paying attention a lot to their picks and how they think. So this is gonna be a Journey pick for sure.
I'd be okay with moving the Sand King mid. I don't think it does very well versus the Chaos Knight. It's too much kill potential.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
10 seconds.
And you
remaining.
go if they had Tide,
5 seconds
or
remaining.
just any CK lane beater. They stuff momentum.
It's actually pretty good for head bonked.
What is?
Sorry, what?
Throw Tide, throw this DK mid, throw Tide 3. It's actually decent.
Radiant team pick.
I don't think so.
Hey, Rubik, you're just challenging the drain.
I suppose you're right. The Rubik
Dire
fucks
team
everything up.
pick.
Is Void Spirit here? It's Puck.
Ooh, a great rupture target.
Yeah, is Puck not just worse than Void Spirit here?
Bloodseeker
Spirit.
fucks Void Spirit up. You'd be happy to beat Bloodseeker in this game if you're against that Void Spirit. All of his moves just
10
instantly kill
seconds
him.
remaining.
All right.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay.
All right, how do we round this out? Birdman,
There's so many
predict
options.
the hero.
I mean, tied.
Common Farmer, right?
I don't know. I
Osmond's
feel like you're trying to narrow down Journey, but Journey gets really. Journey played like against us between Mirror Brackets finals and finals. I think he played 5 different fucking heroes. And it's like all you have to do is beat Chaos Knight in the lane in this game, and I think everything is fucking easy.
Maybe we're getting a Void Spirit now. We can't be getting a Spirit, right? A Viper?
What if they get Darkseered?
I actually don't mind it.
I'm a big Darkseer fan.
I
they
think
get
they go like
Sod?
something like Viper.
They get fucking Sod. The Saw looks incredibly easy to win with here. But I don't
So?
think. Yeah. And like you just
I
make
think
your
you pick it for the
fucking.
Grimstroke.
Dude, I don't think Grimstroke does fucking anything. Like the
You
W is
can't-
They have
annoying.
attack
two.
his
as shit,
They have
little
two
but,
things for lockdown against it.
Zeus.
You may now select your heroes.
Ooh.
Alright.
They did the same. They had the same picks. The Bloodseeker Zeus and Common Farmer owned on Zeus. And I think it was Badger and somebody else who was casting, and they were like questioning the Zeus pick, and a lot of people. I think Fury was questioning the Zeus pick in chat as well. But Common Farmer, like the previous, it was game 2. Game 1, he had like a mediocre performance. Game 2 on the Zeus, he was like 10-5. He owned.
I think he's going to need a similar performance this game. I think that Head Bonk is outdrafted mostly. I mean, the Bloodseeker Zeus combo is pretty fun. Like, that's good synergy. But I don't think the Bloodseeker is going to be able to keep up in terms of dealing damage to the Chaos Knight, the DK, or finding the puck. I don't think the Bloodseeker is going to be able to carry.
I think you guys are looking too much at the drafts and not who's playing the heroes. I don't necessarily know Fury for playing Puck. I don't necessarily know Baboon for playing Weaver. I don't see any issue with the other 3 people on what they're playing. But like I have no problem questioning any of the 5 heroes that BoJax's team is playing.
So the last time they had a similar draft with Journey Sanking, Fume Bloodseeker, and Camel Farmer Zeus. Camel Farmer he was 23 and 30. Fume was 22, 4 and 22, and Journey was like 9, 5 and 34.
Sounds like a stomp.
Prepare for battle.
That was against Near's team.
Huh.
But it
So
seems
where are you
so
going then, Birdman? You think the Zeus draft's gonna win? You think Bing Chilling's pulling this off 2-0?
Well, it can help you to go to beat your bedtime schedule. That's for sure.
That's true, yeah. I mean, I gotta get go to the diner in a couple hours. It opens soon, like 4 a.m.
Diner.
Jesus Christ.
You have to go
The
to the
early
diner in a
bird
couple
Oh yeah,
hours.
he gets the senior breakfast, dude. It's fucking $1
Yeah,
only.
my friend Merle is there.
Damn, dude.
2 eggs and white
She's there
toast.
too.
They
Come on, you
probably
can't
give
beat
you like
that.
some
Yep,
goat
yep.
toast. Like
What the hell did you just say,
30
son?
seconds to
they
battle.
give you like the shitty jelly in the like small plastic packets.
Watch your mouth there.
Yeah.
Uh,
They
yeah,
also
Yeah,
give
yeah,
him
Killer
like
convenient.
Karate. Who are you voting for? I want to
Hey,
hear
you
Killer
bet-
Karate's thoughts.
Honestly, y'all aren't even talking about the fact that Bulljax and the boys are 1 win away from a back-to-back grand finals appearance. Obviously, having won last year.
The battle
Again,
begins.
I gotta pick the draft that I feel like they're most confident with. I probably go with Bing Chilling here. It seems like an easier draft to pull off, but we'll see. Acid Rain's on the Classic, and he's got quite a decent amount of spells to steal. There's a couple of good spells on the other side. I think Grimstroke Ulti is one of the big ones. DK Stun, always useful, and Puck Ulti, Sakuchi. So, might be a game to look at Acid Rain for a pop-off. But, anyway, we're into
Killer
it.
Farmer just denied the range creep. It's over. All right, boys. Enjoy. Have fun casting.
night, DOS.
I'm gonna go take my nap.
Yeah, just
Good
make
luck.
him. I was about to tell him to make sure to put his medication in his
Yeah, make sure you get the meds.
Sunday
Yeah, like the week
Sunday
planner,
Saturday.
week planner, yeah. Oh, a track started with stun? I guess that's okay.
It
I just
Yeah.
picks
took a
him
while
up a
for
range
Baboon to
creep
come.
last hit there.
That's how you start most of the time, right?
Yeah, I just thought it was weird with how like maybe Baboon was just trading with Third and I wasn't looking at that. But yeah.
Like most of the time you go 0-2, 0-1 and 2.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna go immediately on Journey. This lane gets a lot better when fucking Grim is level 2.
It's a level 1
And-
Sand King right now, but they don't quite have the damage.
Yeah, this is good because now there's only like one tango on each, so there's no region in this lane. Yeah, and now you force Acid Drain to ship another healing salve, and that's big.
Big smiles. He's got
is being harassed.
Getting a lot of damage into Bulljacks too, as he was able to trade a bit with Shrek there, but Baboon just being pesky. Mid lane, I guess we could look at top lane, really. Top of the charts right now, Fume with 9 CS, but he's going to take a bit of damage again right here. He's dropping, though. Goals for Bulljacks instead. Ooh. Baboon, with the last hit, gets the kill. He looks for one more with Fume, and it's going to work. He's got Fairy Fire plus a wand. They get 2 kills in the top lane, and Baboon is looking good. 1-0-1, and the same for Shrek. Bot lane, they might get a kill too. Big Chilling loses Acid Rain, and it's 3 kills right at the start here for Bonk.
Yeah, they're coming with a comeback now.
Yeah, he is doing well middle also, but I don't think Zeus like has bad matchups in middle. And then this is always the part where like you have to figure out how you spend gold on CK. Because just the 1 kill isn't enough. Do you like ferry a bunch of fucking mangoes on Grim? He has 3 on him, so that's kind of his idea. And they're gonna wait for some shit before they try to go again. They should just try to limit our Acid Rain 100 times.
Denied.
I don't know if Journey is super important. But they should fight over sentry control here. They don't even try. That's not great. But yeah, they need to be going forward this whole time. Like here, Smiley's looking for Acid Rain. Doesn't decide.
Journey's playing very defensive too. He doesn't have Sandstorm up. Top lane.
So the thing is, it's so much easier. There's no like waiting for shit on Bonk this game. Everything they do revolves on running forward, which is really good for them to play. It's like it's really easy to do it, you know? And Baboon is just taking the boys' time. He's having a good time.
Just running him around. A lot of Raspin in the Bulljacks. He's struggling to deal with it. They might be able to get some more damage on the Fume too, as he gets a free sentry there.
Like their only downtime on the Bonk this time is gonna be at the Sanking. I mean, not Sanking. The DK ultimate, and that's just like a minute and a half.
I don't even think DK is that bad out of
There's a double stun. They can turn this around on a Baboon. This silence, he barely gets outside of it. 123 HP, I think.
I don't even think the DK ulti is like that crazy important now. With the new shard and shit. Obviously, it's better when you are ulted. But, what is fucking Journey doing?
He pulled the creep wave over here, so he is going to get both.
I mean, Aurora got fucking all the CS there. He got all the big creeps. But, CK is like fine with this. He doesn't lose health. I think cutting now has gotten to the point where it's only great against the ranged heroes. But like ever since all the melee heroes like got Stout Shield for free, it like it's all cool now. Like you don't give a shit. Especially CK who has the lifesteal on his hero. He's cool. He's hanging out. Acid Rain has roller coaster to middle again.
I was gonna say, is this a possible kill? He's got 3 levels in the orb, plus a level in the ulti Fury, could maybe even.
He has no phase shift, by the way. So.
He's out of mana.
Yeah, generally you don't.
Like, especially with the gank, like You also are afraid of telekinesis into Zeus ult.
Yeah.
This way he can't dodge any spell. But at least he has infused raindrop, so he's gonna like at least
Yeah, a little bit
dodge
first.
like one big spell.
They cannot let Journey sit like this though.
Oh,
No,
Fury.
This is great. This is
I
great.
think who actually got
If you look at
the
bottom, Journey's dying. Nice. What's happening with Fury? He's fine.
Chaos and corruption.
Oh, Haystron spawned bot lane, but yeah, there's nothing mid lane again. They do find a kill on the Sand King. So Aurora's gonna pull the lane over. It's 35 CS for the Puck, and actually all three heroes for Headbonk. Looking pretty good. They're on top of the charts. The only one keeping up with them is Camel Farmer.
Yeah, this is why I thought they needed to pick a new offlaner instead of Sand King. That they're kind of like, this is horrendous for them. CK with a good start is probably the best hero in the game right now. And that's what we're dealing with. Where he's gonna have either Echo or Armlet by, you know, the 10-minute mark. He's probably gonna be like
A few might just be dead. Actually, Fury's rotating over. They're going to commit the coil here. They found the core. Tries to turn this around with the stun again. He doesn't have face shift, but he can get out with the orb. They're going to go back for Fume. Just a bit more damage is going to get this kill. They eventually pick him up with Baboon and the Sakuchi. They can look back towards Bulljack. The urn is up. Do they have a little bit more? He misses out on the orb. Bulljack throws out the stun, connects on the Fury. Is the rest of the team going to kind of ditch? Baboon cleans up the kills. Gets a double, might even get a triple here if they can go for Acid Rain. Doesn't have the bugs, but it might not even matter. Right clicks from Fury. Do not kill him. He might just die to the urn. He ticks down. It is a triple kill for Baboon, but they've lost Fury. At the same time, Acid Rain drug that out long enough to pick up the kill on the Puck.
Do you see that lightning bolt like stop the auto attack and then he lost vision?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
This is incredible though for Headbonk. They're kind of like they need to keep momentum is the fucking thing. If they like keep the pedal on the metal, they never can get back in on Dire because of how shit their heroes are.
Ooh. Camel Farmer didn't take the bottle from Acid Rain. They couldn't like double use the bottle.
So we see the same rotation as last game too. Journey moving to the top lane is going to try and stop Shrek.
But this time it's weaker.
Jesus Christ. Jacardo just has a solo kill. Yeah, this is terrible. I don't think Bloodseeker like ever comes back.
Do we just have another set of kills here? They commit the coil. They're gonna find Acid Rain as well with a little bit of extra damage from the Puck, and I think Baboon gets a double kill. He's up to 6 total now. Baboon
Oh,
popping
he
off
lost
in
mana.
game 2. Fury's gonna look for a little bit more damage on the Bulljacks. He needs to connect on an orb though. He does! That's the right click. Fury was dead on. Bulljacks maybe juked himself back into that.
That's a nice word.
Yeah, that's a great one. This is kind of what we
used
used
to go
to
for
see.
Camel Farmer. They're gonna get aggressive here potentially. He doesn't have the coil though, so I don't know if this is possible. Camel Farmer goes up into the jungle. They're still diving this with the Puck. He's got a lot of damage resistance that from the infused raindrops, but they're still playing aggressive up here. And Headbonk looking control.
Now Bulljack should know that there's a ward on the hill. Yep, and that's the D ward. It served very well with the double kills.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
This is crushing.
Fume is still level 5 right now. 9 minutes into this game, he needs to heal. Can't even farm the creeps. He's gonna die to the creeps.
Fury?
Fury has the ward.
He's just dead to Fury. He had the ward. This ward has paid itself at least twice now.
This time the tides are turned around. Now Fury is like playing in the heads. Fury and Babas are playing in the heads of Fume and the boys.
Yeah, everything I said about Baboon I take back. Baboon
Dire's
God.
bottom tower is under attack.
And now it's the
USS Guam just knew. Fucking ahead of time. Is all it is?
You're talking about the last like 2 years.
Yeah, every time he's like picked a new hero and he's been fucking terrible at it. Because they've kind of got everywhere. Like their draft formula was very simple, where they were picking, like Baboon was playing like 3 fucking Dota heroes.
Ooh.
And now look at Fume. Fume has to just run away from the game again.
I'm gonna get Sakuchi on Acid Rain maybe run high ground. He doesn't have the coil up quite yet. They go for Baboon with the Rupture. They get the silence off. This is the level 6 reveal, but they turn this around to get the kill on the Grimstroke. They can maybe look for Fury, but he picked up a Haste Rune to this side, gonna orb back towards the tier 1, and I don't think they have a jump now unless they want to chase with Acid Rain, who has Sakuchi. That haste is gone, and over comes Smiley instead. The silence onto Acid Rain. He's gonna look for a stun. The vacuum onto Acid Rain is he's able to use the coil, even committed for this. He's getting another Sakuchi off, but he can't make his way out as they had a sentry on the cliff. The rest of the team couldn't help him out. He's too quick.
But he lost his courier. That's kind of big.
Journey about 1,000 gold from Blink right now. Did not get the Vanguard first.
Rex kind of AFK'd himself in this game again.
Who?
Shrek?
Yeah.
Isn't CK supposed to go here and he's supposed to go fill middle for Puck?
First sentry, Acid Rain is rotated top lane. They go for the epicenter. They don't have a stun. The epicenter got off. It was a stolen stun as well, I believe, from Acid Rain. It was the Breathe Fire. As they look for Journey, they have vision with the sentry. They can't get rid of it. Journey has to make his way out. Baboon's still going to die for this. Runs through the trees, but can't find the Sand King.
What's happening in this game, man? Like, I totally forgot about Shrek until you mentioned his
Look
name.
at bottom. Smiley is just cleaning up the tier 1. And I think this is just going to be free for him.
Yeah, the map seems a little off, doesn't it, Birdman?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you're okay letting Sand King trade, like, Blink timing with your DK, right?
Like, he had Blink, right?
No, he did. He just got it now.
Yeah.
But they were trading, like, time for him. You're with him?
They filled the bottle refill.
Well, it does seem like they were like farther ahead, and now, you know, Sand King's only 400 gold away after that.
But yeah, we have a new
fight.
time here. Like, they can kill Zeus, get the tower.
Like Zeus should die here, right?
Yeah. CK needs. Oh, they don't have any mana on Puck. Oh, they failed the bottle. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But they're so obsessed with leaving, like, filling every lane. Like, look at them. They're leaving CK bottom. They're now trapping Weaver top. And they're making sure Hero's middle. And I think this is, like, critical. And now DK has been like a minute and a half without using Blink, so it's like you never bought the item.
They're really starting to focus top now as they get a smoke. There's a
They're
TP
gonna
up
get Acid Rain.
from Fury, but they've already popped a smoke. Acid Rain is showing his hand maybe a little bit early as he's able to get the Skuchi, pops the coil, but
That
the
was an edge
silence,
coil.
they're going to be able to find Acid Rain. No, the right click the wand, he's able to live, he's getting away with the Sakuchi, just needs a little bit more space, but I think Baboon finds this kill no matter what as he jumps through Acid Rain with another Sakuchi, makes his way to the trees, but he finds a jump there from Fury to the side somehow. They've lost Fume again. Fume died to a neutral creep.
There's gotta be something bug with the Dire carry slot where both people just fucking suck when they're in the carry slot.
But this time they're on different colors, so it's not about the color, it's more about the position.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just a Dire carry slot. Something cursed about it. Because I don't even, like, I didn't think the Huskar game was that hard, and I don't think this Bloodseeker game was that hard. It's a little worse with the 5 Hoodwink.
Oh, they're going to be able to
And
find Baboon. They get the Rupture early with the stun on the Fume instead. They might just be able to trade away the Bloodseeker. They get him, but they've lost 2. It's the Grimstroke and the Weaver. I don't think you're too angry about that, but, I mean, Fume at this point is just like beating a dead horse, really.
He is 0-6.
Well, technically 1-5, but yeah.
We're talking account buyer status right here, dude.
I can't buy with the Master Tier Bloodseeker.
Oh, that also fits the role that Master Tier players always fucking suck. Nothing's wrong here, dude. Everything's in line. Oh, this is definitely one of those where oh, he's going for some farming shit? I don't fucking know.
That baby Roshan, he's just going to send them, he gets the deny and the bounty at the very least. He's able to farm this up just a bit. Ulti used early. There's a blink stun mid lane on a camel farmer. They need some kind of jump from the Puck. They don't get it. It's off to the side farming is Fury. That coil is off cooldown. They might
They
look for a
gathered
jump
and-
onto Journey. He's got Sandstorm soon, but they don't get a jump. After the silence, they can pull him past this. The coil not really connecting. The Grimstroke ulti will go on to 2, and I think Journey is eventually going to die here. No, he's still living, just barely, dodging all the magic damage. They've gotten a kill onto Shrek instead. Looking for Fury, they get a kill on the puck. It's a 4x kill streak over, and they look for Aurora. Journey dropping very low, needs to get outside of the stun, gets slowed up, and he will survive. Going for the extra kills, they get 3, and Bing Chilling, despite the slow start, is finding some kills. They're going to look for Baboon off to the side. They get Dust on top of this, and Halty's time-lapse committed. Their Journey is very low, needs to be careful how far he wants to chase, but him missing on the stun, I think, means they miss out on this kill. Baboon is making his way off to the side. Acid Rain spotting him instead. Can throw up on the cliff. Or actually, I don't think he had the angle there. But still going to continue to chase it. Sakuchi versus Sakuchi. And it's a lot of space created for Baboon because they find middle at the same time. Smiley to make it his way in. They eventually clean up the Weaver. Can maybe go for Shrek, but I think they saw them with a ward. And Bulljax might have an idea on where the head bonk ward is on the cliff.
Acid Rain is like a whole level higher than Fume.
A bit of space here too, but you know they really don't have the jump with the Sand King in the back. I don't know. It's feeling like a 50-50 at this moment.
I do like that they're moving more forward. They're cutting off more space all the time compared to like conceding space. But you do see like the Bing Chilling is playing more correct with how poor their carry performance is. Like their cores are always linked.
Oh, Blink's stun. Journey's gonna find a kill onto Aurora, and down goes the Grimstroke with a sailing past Hoodwink ulti onto Shrek. That would have been deadly, I think, if that connected. They're able to clear out. And I mean, Headbonk kind of just falling apart here. The last few engagements, they're leaking kills. Acid Rain is going to continue to hunt for Baboon. If they can get a ward on the cliff, it'd be crucial. But Sand King ulti off to the side. Journey goes for a kill on this Smiley. It's a dominating streak for the CK. Smiley turning this one around. They get the vision, and down goes the Sand King. Journey without that much damage. Headbonk take this fight. It was really just one-on-one. It's one kill after the other.
He just got his shard flown out on CK. Like, as that started, and that's, I think, the only thing that killed the Hoodwink, which, you know, means that Hoodwink died instead of CK, or instead of, instead of CK. But, another tower on the fucking list.
Should be able to get this with
So
the DK.
they should decide to fight it.
Bulljax up in the trees, looking for a stun, connects. He's got the ulti as well. Commit it quite yet. They go for Rupture on this Smiley. And with the stun as Journey, there goes the Hoodwink ulti. They're just trying to burst down the CK. They eventually get him, and now they can look for more. The rest of Headbonk was not prepared for this. They're going to lose Aurora. Right after that, maybe look for Shrek, who's got a blink in 5 seconds. Do they have any kind of jump? They get the stun from Journey, max range there. They can finish off the DK. A triple K for Fume.
I have this new thing where whenever anything goes wrong for this team, Headbonk, I always look at what Fury's doing. And Fury's on the other side of the map when they're trying to hit a tier 2. So there's a disconnect like in communication here. And you can't have like
Baboon's running in mid. Do they have vision for this? I don't. Awkward engagement, maybe they can make hunt for
What's
this.
happening, man? Like they're. Jesus Christ.
He's dead.
Yeah, they seem like they had everything going and then they took their hand off the throttle or put off the gas, whatever the fuck you motherfuckers say. And like, has Fury been like really doing anything? He got the Fume kill on the backline when CK killed the Sand King and Hoodwink. And then he's like kind of, besides that though, what does his last 10 minutes look like? It's not been a lot since like the game became competitive again.
Like it's like oh, we're winning, okay, let's just like give them some chance to make this game more even.
Yeah, exactly. They could have kept fighting. Now Zeus is probably close to Ags. Not at all.
Acid Rain is playing a dangerous game right now. He is in Vizrune, right next to 3 heroes. They're going to go High Ground Fury this time, wants to get involved, looking for Bulljax, but does he commit the coil for this? They might just burst him instead. They have the stun. The silence. Fury is gone. He can't contribute to this fight when he's dead. The Grimstroke ulti locks in both Journey, and Shrek gets the double stun on the Fume. Fume might just tick out here if they can find Journey. It's going to be a nice double kill for Shrek, but can he actually get the damage? He's dropping low from the Rubik to the side. They connected us to the Bulljax as well, dropping Shrek, just barely surviving now. They don't have the Zeus ulti, and he actually wasn't there. Camel Farmer distracted that whole time by Baboon, I believe.
Yeah, Jake Curdle played caught up on Zeus the whole fight there. He had him at like 8 health. It was very crazy that he didn't get the kill, but I mean, we're seeing what they need to do here. They figured it out. They're going to try to case this fucking guy. It's not going to do anything.
Dire's middle tower.
I mean, Acid Rain really just making as much space as possible. Roshan,
Acid Rain is playing in their heads for free. Like he's doing things that they know that they should avoid. And like it's funny that there's
Dire are scanning.
I mean, Acid Rain is just best player in the lobby again. It does feel like. It's just that his team isn't winning this game because Fume is having a miserable game. They're not even actually that far behind. It's just CK's really like on pace.
Gonna look
Like,
for
CK's
Acid
at,
Rain
like-
this time.
CK's
Shrek
at, like,
blinking
what,
and they get the
600
dust. He
gold per man?
canceled his TP.
Ooh.
Acid Rain might still make it away actually because
yeah, he's fine. He's
of
fine.
the Tumbler's toy.
But
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh my god, they're still gonna hunt for this.
he knows that he's there.
And he's dead. Got 4 staff.
Like,
He's gonna be able
like
to
him
Sakuchi
using
away one more
Sakuchi there
time,
just
Bugs
revealed himself.
on
He's
top
dead.
of him, and now he's dead.
Just because he used Sakuchi there, they knew that he was like hiding in that 6 spot.
Quickly as I go.
Still, he gets 3 heroes to rotate up there. Smiley's farming off to the side.
It was like, fuck you guys, I'm not farming. But that was on their ward, so they saw
Radiant's
Smiley
bottom
got
tower is
smoked
under attack.
for a brief second.
Shrek rotating bottom, Fume's off to the side. I think they're detecting some kind of movement here. Line of big chilling. They maybe look for the DK. No, he's actually running out. Fume showing his hand a bit early. They don't see Fume or Fury to the side. They get the damage on the Shrek. They just turn it around. Fume blowing up the DK, and they go for more on the Fury. But again, I don't think they have the damage. They'll be able to go for Journey off to the side. Middle of that. I mean, they bring dust every time. It's an easy kill in the middle of the sandstorm. They look for Bulljax, but not able to find.
A little scared on the old Baboon. But yeah, if you look at like the net worth and everything, it's only CK having like an okay game.
Under attack.
Like every other hero's in like sub 500 GPM,
Be a tribute.
and Smiley's like almost at 600 GPM. So it just like it. This game should be more spread out if the Radiant was like playing more calm.
Has fallen.
But I think Headbonk like feels pressure being 1 game down, which is okay. But like it's resulting in them like chasing Acid Rain, making poor decisions in top lane, shit like that. Where instead of them being like 4K gold up, they really would, like should be 10K gold up. With like how poor of a game Fume is having. And even Zeus is like he's 6-0-7, but he's running like the same thing SF did last game. Where he's not actually like really accomplishing anything. He's just kind of like preying off the mistakes that Radiant makes.
But at least like he's
Maybe
putting
go
up
for a jump. The stun from Acid Rain gets the final hit. It's a start at least. Jump on a Baboon. Can they get Smiley? Do they have jump for this? The
that's a
stun
really hard
from the
kill.
CK. It's stolen. He's not going to BKB it off. Do they rupture this? They do. In the stun with the Sand King Journey once more. Do they have enough? They do. They just lock him down. No chance at all.
One of the saddest things I've ever seen. But yeah, it's the same thing.
They're
Like, they're
gonna
just
get Aurora,
making
too.
simple, silly mistakes.
No, they don't have vision. But late to that, Fury is going to rotate over, and instead they go back for Shrek. He's kind of surrounded by 3 heroes. His Bulljax connects in a stun. They get the epicenter plus Zeus on top of that, and down goes Shrek. They made it so easy. They really just made them focus on mid tier 2 and then go for Shrek, who was rotating.
And that was an alt use on DK as well, so that's gonna set them back another minute.
I mean, every progress they've made has been erased now. All like the 9 kills on Fume.
He can maybe find Acid Rain here as again, he's getting aggressive. He's got Force Staff, gonna dodge the stun, go for some kind of turn onto Aurora, gets the kill with the Zeus ulti. As they do a little bit of cleanup. Acid Rain, he's even gonna ditch this. As Baboon realizing he's got this Akuchi stolen. Or no, he actually doesn't, but he would have been able to go for it eventually. And yeah, I mean, like Xeriscap said, it's a 1k net worth lead. We're essentially even. Dota Plus saying 50-50.
Everything they've accomplished has been wiped off the map. CK is gonna have like a miserable time getting anything done now. The Puck his game is pretty much over. He doesn't have like much of a future. He's going Lincoln's next, DK. But he's gonna go like BKB and Ags or some shit.
Yeah. And also like just now he can just buy a shard and he just can destroy the CK and the TK, both of them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if they can get a pick on the Bulljax, maybe it opens up Roshan.
Given Roshan
the jump Journey off to the side. He has Epicenter up right now if they want to go for a kill onto Journey. Still doesn't have BKB as Baboon jumping over into the trees. They get a stun from Bulljax onto Shrek. He's gone right at the start of the fight. And, well, the Clifford's actually helping out Headbonk here. We'll be able to back up a stun initiation onto Aurora. They turn this around. Grimstrick ulti committed, but there's a BKB from Fume turning this onto Smiley. He cancels his own TP instead. Fume is dropping low. Fume is dead. The bait with the TP gets him to try to right-click exchange, but Chaos Knight was doing too much. And Camel Farmer might eventually die here. The right-clicks the vacuum. Smiley gets it. What just happened? Big Chilling is crumbling.
I think Fume forgot that he was like 1 in 9 is what happened there. A little bit of brain lag. And then like when Smiley canceled his TP, he like quickly remembered that he was 1 in 9. Seemed to be in the 1 in 10 group. That was good though. They're getting like shit going again. Acid Rain's gonna kill the wave, which is gonna stop progress.
They can take Roshan here. There's an Arcane Rune. He can use his Phantasm.
Yeah,
and
yeah, looks like that's what they're setting up.
Hero's gonna take it, right? Yep.
It's okay. I mean, this spell doesn't have a fucking long CD anymore. This spell has gone down like a whole 60 seconds on cooldown.
They definitely saw them walk it in the Roshan pit too because of a ward. A little bit of a cheeky ward.
Yes.
Aurora doesn't quite see it, but it's still this Roshan gonna die very quickly unless they get in soon. It's a 4-man smoke. Zeus still down, but they really don't need him at the fight. Bulljack's looking for a D-ward. They're just gonna go for the fight. Instead, off to the side. Epicenter on the 2. They find Fury. They find Shrek. It's an ultra kill for Journey as 4 die. Roshan isn't even dead. Smiley has to finish it off. And was it even worth it?
Wow.
That looked
they
scary.
Got eliminated on Headbonk. All 4 of them died at like the exact same time. That was fucking dope. Did they all die to Sand King E or what happened?
It looked like Epicenter.
It was Epicenter with Zeus's like stuff being like dropped.
Oh, do they find Smiley? Acid Rain has spotted him. They have stuns. They might even need to buy back. Nobody's up yet without the BKB. He's getting stunned by Hoodwink as well. It's just one after the other. They can eventually get rid of the Aegis. Smiley is dead for the first time. Can they get him a second time? Because there's a TP in from the Grimstroke. There's the Rupture, another stun from Journey. And Headbonk is losing the Aegis advantage. At least they can kill out Bulljax. But look at Fume go running at Aurora underneath the tier 3, eventually finishing him off. Fume has
Game
picked
is
up a
just-
kill, and Shrek the Green Knight a little bit of his own medicine. His Journey missed on a stun there. Rare mistake this game from him, but a tip in the middle of the fight anyway. Is able to back off with the bugs on top of him. Has to be careful. Might even just die to this. The ticks from the bug as well as the DK flames. But the stun backside, Fury is looking for one more. Tries to go on Fume, but he doesn't have the damage. He just runs him down instead. Acid Rain. That's 2 deaths in a row for Fury. At least he has buyback, and they haven't lost to tier 2 yet. But what a chaotic game.
And they lost the lead.
Yeah, I thought when CK was like dying with Aegis, I thought Puck was gonna buy back. And then when they were starting the fight, I thought CK was gonna buy back, but they didn't pull the trigger on either of them. That's how they're in like the disadvantage now. I think they got really lucky.
And now Fume has a Xeriscap, and he's gonna get Mjolnir, and later on he's gonna get the shard, and he's just gonna destroy the CK and the DK, both of them.
Yeah. It's like percentage based, yeah? Yeah. Yep.
Top lane Acid Rain going in. Do they just get another free pick here? They do. Acid Rain. The blink is more than enough, but maybe they can try and clean him up. Shrek gets the stun. He's still got 4-stat, but I think this is enough with the CK rotating.
He still gave 700 gold. That's crazy. He's like the second highest level in the game, isn't he?
He's level 22.
Yeah, he's
22,
tied for the
yeah.
highest. That's pretty dope. What a beast.
Invisibility.
What a beast.
Yeah, like both Smiley, Fume, and Acid Rain. All 3 of them are 22s. It's kinda insane.
Dire are scanning.
They're going to go for some kind of smoke play without Baboon up. It's 4-man. They find Joljax off the side. Smiley running in. He scouted this out. He has Invis Rune. On top of that, Shrek the Green Knight underneath the tier 2 spotted. They scanned. They know somebody's around, but the smoke completely missing. For Headbonk, they might still try to push off the back.
Oh, man. We even got like a 16, 17 minute vessel and has not progressed since. That's crazy. Because he's not even like played poorly since.
Just the composition of the team is not playing on point. That's what's making their game a bit harder than it should have been.
Yeah, it does feel like Shrek's having like a nothing's happening for him game. Like nothing he's trying to do is working. But CK's game, like again, CK is still he's made like 3 really big mistakes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Maybe
attack.
2. But it's like I don't know if CK's game is like one of the auto win Illusion Hero games.
Otman Zeus is like being that farmed as well, and Fume is like catching up.
Yeah, I mean Fume he's there. Fume is no longer having a bad game.
Yeah, it's like just 1500 gold away from the CK.
Unless he dies here, then he might still be having a bad game.
Oh,
Oh, there's a jump
Yeah, he's
on
gonna
the
die
Fume.
here.
Fume is just dead.
For
A little bit
1,000
too
gold.
aggressive. His coil is also popped. Completely missed. Fury actually TP'd there. I think Acid might have dodged that with the 4-staff or something.
They do get a tower though, which is good. Baboon was able to farm pipe top.
he has pipe and Mindbreaker. That's pretty cool on the Weaver.
Yeah, he chases
got, like,
the
Dire's
whole
middle
time.
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ooh, Shrek wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, huh?
Level 3 DK ulti. Rail down the tower. 2 tier 2's gone for Bing
Dire's
chilling.
middle tower has fallen.
Finally, BKB on the DK.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Might be
attack.
able to go for a fight with that. Nice 2-man stun
Ooh,
from Hoodwink,
Shrek.
but Shrek blinking up to the high ground, doesn't have a stun ready. Hoodwink connecting on a stun of his own. And again, the BKB still up, but there's a lift from a far ways out. Acid Rain. Shrek waiting for some kind of defense, dropping very low. They're just trying to be as annoying as possible, but Smiley wants to focus on the tier 3, and look who is pestering them.
And this
Journey
big change
cutting
on,
the wave.
on Rubik's ultimate is pretty insane. Like without tags, your ultimate goes down to 4 seconds instead of 10.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice.
And this is like a big axe game in Rubik, like having 2 spells up and ready.
I think basically Headbonk, once that next Roshan,
If they get Rosh, who's gonna get the shards? Like, I think only Fury is gonna like utilize that shard.
basically everybody has Shard, other than Fury, yeah.
Regeneration.
It looked top lane. Fume, is this deja vu? He's getting caught again. Can't get this BKB off before the stun comes in this game. Again, Fume is dying in very crucial moments. Mid lane, Acid Rain is silenced up. There's right clicks with the coil. Acid Rain snaps it immediately.
They should go buyback test instead.
Yeah. But also, like, Shrek uses his ultimate. So that's rush push.
Might need a buyback from the
Yeah,
Rubik. You
lift
get a
up.
stun, blinking
Ooh.
up. Camel Farmer not
got
able to get away from this, but where's the stun? He didn't have the
Where's
jump.
BKB?
As Shrek has to use BKB, they both use them underneath. Quite a defensive Nimbus, but I think they really wanted to find a kill there. Fury is blinking back in, maybe just creating a bit of space.
That was good.
Want to see what we do?
They BKB charge for 2 buybacks. They can squeeze them up now. Because like the hardest thing to do in Dota is put someone in their base, and once you have it, it's really easy to keep them in there. But it's like strategically easy. So it's kind of like if they can convert that, time of is huge for both fucking DK.
Potentially in 5
Yeah,
seconds, so we'll see.
He's gonna give it to Fury.
Yeah, it's good for both.
Yeah.
Shorter respawn time, but yeah, Bing Chilling still just sticking in the base.
Yeah, I mean, it's really easy to keep this status quo forever, and this status quo is fantastic for Radiant.
Also, Jerry is very close to Shiva's guards.
Yeah, they're going to start getting, like, each core is going to start getting, like, 900 gold per minute. Well, they're, you know, only giving the lane creeps to the other team, and that's so important. They do need to cut bottom to
tries to break out, but they run straight towards them. The high ground. Without a cliff ward, this might be hard, but stunning himself is Smiley. Actually running towards the rest of the Bing Chilling lineup now. Blinking in to Fume, and again, this is the same fight we've seen, but this time he can get BKB off, try and turn this around with the Rupture. Smiley pops BKB zone, goes for the ulti, but the illusions just get melted, and it's a 1v1. Fume's eventually going to die, but they both lose their life. They lose Grimstroke to the side. They're trying to chase Camel Farmer, but he's able to make his way out, at least for the moment, as Fury continuing to chase. He just goes to get all of his abilities off. They've lost 2 and a lot of cores from Bing Chilling, and a buyback actually from the Zeus. Camel Farmer wants to continue to fight this, trying to find the puck. Fury is able to make his way out, I believe. No, he's actually dead there, and with the E-Blade, they get Shrek. Baboon is trying to escape, the lone survivor from this fight on Headbonk. They all have buybacks, and again, they were able to force a buyback from the Zeus. Preferably, they want to get Baboon out, but the snipe from Bulljax connects, and it's Roshan up. 40 seconds till Fume is back up. He's not saving for a buyback on any of these.
That was a decent buyback from Camel Farmer.
Yeah.
Even with like what's died, they don't progress the game because all their cores are dead. They do get to shove in lanes, but they did a really poor job on trapping it. They were only standing on one high ground instead of standing on both. And like you control information here by shoving lanes in, and they were allowing like the lanes to get just pushed out by Zeus, which allowed the smoke out. And you could see like it was still bad for them because they got the initiation on CK, but still like Fume fucking died. And so like you could tell the idea was strong because like even when you played poorly, you still got like rewarded for it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But they didn't do it like they had a better way of getting information and like squeezing the game.
I'm valuing the Bloodseeker's shard here this game. I think like
no, it's good.
Radiant's top tower is under
oh, there's the being.
They're going to try and look for Acid Rain if he sticks around long enough if Smiley is rotated. Probably the least useful spell, maybe Reality Rift this game.
No, they know Rush is up, and they're going to play on that high ground. Ooh, that's a big item for CK. He's not going to use it? Interesting.
With the Xeriscap?
Yeah.
That's good.
Dire are
Yeah, it's
scanning.
pretty good because he can wake up from like a big jump on you,
Go for
and you
a
can just
smoke.
BKB and
Roshan Baboon is going to spot that it's up, but it should be 5v5 unless they can find a jump first. Journey is going to get spotted.
Yeah.
Bulljax with the DD. They can see him in the trees. Journey with the dust. He dodges a stun with the BKB, but they found Bulljax. No, they actually don't have vision. Bulljax, Invis, in the middle of all of them. They have to back away. They don't find anything,
Yeah,
and
it's a
maybe
camouflage.
they go for Roshan instead.
Shrek is just wandering around here. He should be like hitting.
I think you should go finish Ags. Like they get Roche.
5-man smoke from Bing Chilling. Shrek on the high ground. They know somebody might be up there as Camel Farmer was trying to check it, but the scan is off. They're not realizing the Roshan is up. Bing Chilling gonna lose that. Maybe wait until one of them rotates back mid. But
That Fury is going for BKB. I know a lot of like puck players that are like playing puck and not buying BKB, but this is a really good BKB game. Oh, another Tempest Relic for the Dire as well. This is huge. Ooh, Penta Edge. I think this item some like either DK or CK is gonna have.
I mean, like once DK does have his Ags form, there like a lot of problems are fucking solved. Because then he can solo kill the heroes he's on, or like stun them completely.
Radiant's bottom
Because then you just like attack him with that fucking slow.
And he can absorb tons of damage with magical, because he got what, like 25% magic res.
oh, Fume, they're TPing bot lane and he doesn't know this. There's the coil. And go for the BKB and jump in instead. Acid Rain is going. He can't go for the TP right now. They're just going to try and fight this, and Fume is getting pulled over to the CK. He doesn't even need to commit his ulti. Down goes the Bloodseeker. Does have buyback this time, but Acid Rain loses life as well. 800 gold, by the way, for that.
Shrek should buy out here. He's not.
Yeah, go win the game.
He's not. Yeah, he didn't even buy out. He's just like sending some TPs.
No, I agree with you. You try to win. You know you have numbers advantage. You have Aegis. Like you have numbers advantage plus Aegis. You don't even just have like the fake numbers. Where it's like still 5-on-5, but you have a chance to your carry to die twice. Like you just have a straight numbers
They go for
advantage all the
kills.
time.
The stun by Bulljax, I believe that was just the illusion.
Yeah, when it does, it immediately uses Bushwhack.
I think when it first came out, it was kind of buggy, but.
But he has 5k now. Like he should have had his ads. Like I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I do think this is like incredibly simple to do. And they needed to go like early on it before they got set up with the Sandstorm and Zeus all the way in the back.
Oh,
They could've
blinking and
gone over
Shrek
here.
still going to try and make this happen, but a lot of blinks without a lot of
that's a good
action.
point
The
from
stun
Fury.
instantly on to Shrek. He can't get the BKB up
He
first,
doesn't
but they
have
get
buyback.
Camel Farmer. Camel Farmer's dead, but they'll buy back. 2 minutes gone. Journey is caught to the side. He's got Epicenter off cooldown, but
Journey
he's
is dead here.
surrounded by the lineup of Headbonk,
Yes,
and
bye.
down goes Journey. He's going to have to commit a buyback here, at the very least.
They're gonna wait for Fume.
Dire's bottom barracks
And Headbonk are looking strong. They still have the Aegis on Smiley, but what can Big Chilling do? That's a dodge
big
rupture by
catch.
the Lincoln Spear, but they stun up Shrek. His BKB still on cooldown. His Smiley goes for right clicks onto Fume. He's winning the battle for now, actually heals after the kill. The snipe connects onto Fury.
Journey is-
Smiley comes back up, looks for a stun, but the BKB
Journey
is
is
still
dead.
protecting Fury, diving for a double kill. He's found his second one. Bulljax is going to have to commit his buyback, and Smiley gets a grab. They clean up the extra hero as Bulljax immediately loses his dieback, and in comes Acid Rain, so they might slow this down just a bit, but Headbonk, they want to end the game right now. They know there's no buybacks up for Bing Chilling. They can't end the game right now, because there's a buyback and a DK form up for Shrek,
has fallen.
With ads now. Yeah.
and he's just gone for the eggs, having committed his buyback, so gonna be a hard defense here for Bing Chilling, but
Top tower has
Go ahead, tier 4s.
it's just hit
Dire's
objectives. Shrek goes for it, maybe looking for a
But
kill, gets a
Acid Rain,
stun
it's a huge-
onto Acid Rain. I think they can clean up the Rubik. The right clicks are too much for Fume, and
Last
that
game.
is it for sure. No GG's yet, as Fury's actually gonna
Yeah,
call
with
it
the
first.
call, what a beast!
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
What a beast!
XD.
That's a good way to get a call. That's a really good way.
Yeah. That's whatever.
That's kind of how you need to play these top ones, though. With the all mute, I do respect that shit. I would call that shit too. That's disrespectful they didn't.
Yeah, because you technically expect like they already called it, like all of them are dead.
Yeah.
Head Bonk takes game 2.
Sorry, it was like 9 and 15. Yeah, that was Fume. Holy crap.
All right, boys. I took my dentures out of the cup of water beside me.
Wait, why are you so sweaty, Xeriscap? What happened?
Let's see it in game 3! The upper bracket of season 9 League of Legends!
Are you catching this, Karate?
That's what we're doing, baby! Oh, we're in game 3! Oh, we're in game 3! They're seeing their moment. They're ready for it. They had a bad game 1. They had a great game 2. They're putting it all together. Game 3, it's on the line. It is now the time. It's here. Oh, how does the pressure feel it? Bulljax, he's seen this pressure before. He played in 2 best of 3s last season for the the finals. Oh, they're here again. But wait, Smiley and Co, the headbox. This is the first time they've seen a game 3 all postseason. No, they saw game 3 against Hobbs, which is kind of embarrassing to lose to Hobbs. But Jesus Christ, the moment is now. Oh, fuck. How big is the moment? It's here. They can see it. They can almost feel it. That's what they're dealing with. Doss, what do we got on notes? What'd you see?
Oh, fuck. Great. That was great. Now that you're out of breath, I can finally get a couple words in. All right. I was taking notes. Thank you very much. I got my notepad here. I don't know if we have a camera on for the cast, but really, I think the thing that set the tone here is that the Sand King got destroyed in lane, and that is one of the vulnerabilities about picking this hero so early. Is you do expose it to counters, and it's shit in lane for the first 3 levels. And you saw Smiley redeem himself and have a phenomenal laning phase, get tons of kills on this Journey guy, fucking slap. Then, going into the mid game, Head Bonk rolling in with this huge advantage. Smiley throws it all away, gets his fucking Echo Saber, doesn't go BKB. We don't respect the Sand King damage, the Zeus damage. We just keep throwing our fucking Puck and Dragon Knight, and they just try to force mid against these like ranged heroes that can just like spam all this damage from Bing chilling. So Head Bonk throws over and over and over and over again. Also, where the hell's the pipe? Where's the casual cloaks? Where's the BKBs on these cores? They came later. But like the first 30 minutes, just like kind of crap coordination after a really good landing phase from Head Bonk. Didn't really know how to close this game out. Then, at 28 minutes, there was a great fight. And this is what I was talking about the entire game. Is Bloodseeker is not a good carry. I was mentioning that earlier. CK Illusions essentially soloed Bloodseeker. As Smiley BKB TPs, his illusions just smack the shit out of the Bloodseeker. And eventually Smiley just cancels his own TP last second, gets a crit, and Bloodseeker dies. And then, fucking Journey gets an ultra kill, and then there's like throws back and forth. And then eventually Head Bonk figures out, we gotta kill this Zeus guy. And Puck, Fury and Smiley coordinate to do that. It was a great game. A great game. I think Birdman, you called it at the very beginning that this Camel Farmer guy slaps on the Zeus. And my note for him is he played deeper than I've seen a Zeus play ever. This dude was just like living in the fountain for the last 30 minutes. But he gets a lot of kills, gets a lot of damage, doesn't die. So kudos to him. Hoots to him.
The issue with Camel Farmer game, this game was that both Fume and Journey had like a terrible laning stage. Like Journey is still like even like with Sand King compared to Shrek's last game, like he didn't have a great. He had even worse laning stage than Shrek, but he still like performed. He still like showed the great stuns, the great jumps and initiations.
Mm-hmm.
But both like Fume and Journey were like extremely behind. Camel Farmer game struggled, but he still like showed up. He still like did like tons of damage. Thanks for being a Zeus hero, but still like Acid Rain like stole the game like way too much. If Fume was like maybe playing like some other type of hero that can maybe flash farm a bit faster than the Bloodseeker, or like can man fight the Chaos Knight or the Dragon Knight, they could have like pulled it off for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think reasonable. Also, I think we owe an apology as the panel collectively against Jerry Curto, Baboon, Babis.
I'm not fucking apologizing to the motherfucker.
He fucking slapped.
That slimy little shit.
He did so good. He owned.
He had a good start. It got
on
real
the panel.
weak
We were
for a
saying
while.
he's awful. Awful. You need to get this Weaver pick. We don't know what it's going to do early game. I think he proved us wrong, Zeri.
See, I don't think that oh, Bulljacks. I don't think oh, they're asking for flip, Birdman. Yeah, you flip game 3. Yeah, you flip game 3, right? Can I enter? Okay, cool. But anyways, I don't think that Bloodseeker is supposed to get murdered that hard in lane. Against DK? I think you're supposed to do quite well into DK. And it kind of just comes down to how bad like the 5 play was. With like there's not a lot you can do when you're fucking hoodwing 5.
Yeah.
That's why I said like at the beginning, like I think Bojack was feeling himself and he wanted to try it out this game.
Yeah.
Because he was like 1 game up. And I think that's the only reason why he wanted to pick Hoodwink. Because I don't think I've ever seen him picking Hoodwink 5. I know that he likes that hero, but I think the only reason he picked just because his team is 1-0 and Smiley was like extremely tilted after game 1. He was like, okay, let's try something out of the box, but still like picking like comfort heroes for the team.
Yeah. But that's what I don't think like. I was really surprised when I saw Fume, like when Puck killed Fume the first time in the jungle. I was truthfully shocked because I didn't think that was supposed to go that bad. And the only thing that, like, without actually watching it, the only thing that sort of makes sense is that Bulljax just got, like, he tried to 1v1. Like, when you're playing 5, you try to play, like, click the guy on the side. You do that, like, when you're Bane in AA and shit. And I think he tried to do that as Hoodwink versus Weaver, and that doesn't fucking work. And so then they were playing, like, 2v1. And then, Baboon, like, had Bulljax checked to the side or some shit. That's the only way I can see where your Bloodseeker is that miserable of a game. Because, like, even now, I don't understand. Like, I don't there's no theoretical understanding of how Bloodseeker gets crushed that hard by DK. He is almost double that 10 minutes in net worth. That's how big of like a crush it was.
Died like 6 times just jungling. He got kicked out of lane and just started jungling. But like, why he got kicked out of lane? I mean, maybe it's maybe it's the Weaver, like we're saying. Maybe
it's a combination of the like there was like more like a frequent damage being built with the stun from DK and the Weaver, plus you had a Hoodwink position 5, which is a very lackluster.
Must be an advantage to the Dragon Knight in that 1v1 matchup, right? It must be.
Yeah, but I don't think it's supposed to be that big of a crush, right? Because you're supposed to be able to life steal and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy.
The last hits. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Like, Fume is level 25 on his fucking hero. He should know.
Sorry, what the fuck? Sorry.
Okay, Birdman?
I put it for automatic and it just freaking started the game.
Do we need to remake?
Yeah, remake.
Oh.
Oh, are we happy with these? Maybe they wanted these.
Well, nobody flipped, so how are you supposed to know?
Nobody flipped.
Maybe they're happy with it.
Doc, shut the fuck up. Don't you have Denny's to go to or some shit?
That's soon. I'm just gonna pull an all-nighter.
Whoa!
I'm just gonna drink my Ensure a little later and.
Dawson, all-nighter.
An all-nighter.
Have you done that since you fought in Vietnam?
Please don't bring that up.
Fucking Omar, dude.
Yeah, sorry.
You can't do fucking anything, right? Can you?
Wait, is the lobby up for the next game?
Yeah,
I'm in. Yes. I like your whiteboard, Killer Karate.
I had to erase that, but I can't give away company secrets. You know.
I also have a whiteboard. Right here. Wait.
I see like a 3 on there, dude.
It's a whiteboard. Yeah, I see 3.
You got some
3?
1 over here.
Is that how many grandkids you have? 3?
Great grandkids, actually.
Xeriscap is flexing on us with his iMac in the background, honestly.
I actually can't even see Zeri's video.
It's not his for
Yeah,
sure.
just click on Discord one more
do
time.
you
It should
mean, bro?
Oh, I
refresh
have
it.
to, yeah, there you go.
What's the password?
It's in our chat.
What do you
It's the
want?
same one as
Dude,
before.
Dude, you're
Oh my
this
God.
fucking amateur, dude.
Yeah, why do you got like 2 computers in here, Zeri?
I'm
What's-
a multi-computer man. What do you mean?
He's
What?
he's a working individual.
That's crazy.
Look, get your money
He
up, then you
edits
can come figure it out
videos.
why. Here at Pizza Dog Industries, multi-bajillion dollar deals, all right? One computer doesn't have the processing power needed to maintain 10% of what Pizza Dog does.
Didn't you guys flop after one season though?
It's a rebuild.
It's fair. You just have to swap ownerships. You should try and contact A-Rod or something like that. I hear they're trying to get into esports teams.
I don't think not Aaron Rodgers. You're talking about the Yankees baseball player. Give me a
Yeah.
minute.
He bought the Timberwolves. He might buy you guys.
Alex Rodriguez? Is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he can afford Pizza Dog.
What's your price, Xeriscap?
Dude, we're the only intergalactic business so far in the world. We have operations in different galaxies.
What
In this world. So far, in this world.
what world? Because like wouldn't the world be the Earth?
Yeah.
So it would be the first intergalactic company in the
That's what Pizza Dog is.
universe.
I'm glad you're figuring it out.
And how do you prove that?
What do you mean? You just look at the fucking books. You think we're running false books or something, Killer Karate?
False books.
I know
What are we, the fucking Washington
Xeriscape.
Commanders
I
or
don't know
some
if he's
shit?
reported taxes on Pizza Dog.
Dude, you think we do taxes? Who do you think the fucking tax money goes to, Killer Karate?
I don't know. Everyone, right? The government.
This fucking guy.
I don't have a good answer for you.
Headbox playing Dire now. Ooh.
Freaking Dire? What's wrong with them? Doesn't make any sense.
I firmly believe they just chose Radiant, so they didn't have to have Dire carry.
No, they went first pick.
All right, let's see how these teams adjust. Is the DP going to be banned? Probably.
You mean the sacking? Like now both teams that picked sacking lost.
Yeah. So we're saying he's going to be picked or banned. What do you think? It's a good point. DP
This is
for
still a
sure
good
has to be
hero.
banned. Tiny for sure has to be banned. Do you ban the Rubik? Did you take away Journey's Rubik?
Not Journey, Acid Rain.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's late. Thanks, Birdman.
10 seconds
No worries, it's past your bedtime by now.
You know,
5 seconds
I don't know
I
if you're
just
gonna
want to
be able
make
to
sure
get
you
off.
know that you're lying about having to go to the diner very early, that it opens in like 4 hours. That was a really good joke.
thanks, dude.
I really did appreciate that one.
Well, I pulled out the dentures as well. I said my dentures. Took them out of.
I
a
really
glass of
enjoy how
wine
you
beside
like
me. Said
how
that
you
one.
bought into the bit. I don't know how. Is it just like who gaslighted you into it? Was it just me? Or like who else played a major part in the you're old as shit?
You know, I tried to hide it for a long time. I don't know how it came out.
Well, technically, DOS is not the oldest player in LADs. Or
There you go.
yeah, he's the
Right.
second oldest. Kubrick.
Who?
Kubrick?
Kubrick or
KBRK?
Kubrick or yeah.
Hmm.
He's like 40 something.
I mean, I'm definitely the most.
Okay, so oldest
watched
guy with the
player.
lads playoff win.
They
What do
won a
you mean playoff
playoff
win? You mean
game.
season win?
No, just winning a playoff series.
Just winning a
I'm
playoff
pretty sure
series?
that
I've done
team
a lot
won
of
a
that.
playoff series.
No, they've not won a single.
5 seconds remaining.
All right,
The-
we're seeing the Brew.
like,
We're seeing the
last season?
Weaver. Jerry,
last
you
season
your
they
base
pulled out.
take against the Weaver. Oh man.
Ooh, Bing Chilling just banned Weaver now. That's
Yeah.
they're opening like either Tiny or DP is gonna be up for grabs.
Yeah, they
Now
have to ban
sacking
the
is banned
Tiny.
as well.
You have to ban the Tiny, right? That hero's too easy.
Ooh, this draft is gonna be open. This draft is gonna be open now.
You probably leave both, right? You ban like
Like what? Like
you
what?
ban like AA, right?
Like what a lot of teams have been doing, like they will give the Tiny, but they will pick the Death Prophet.
Yeah.
Or just disconnect. I can't remember. He doesn't draft anymore.
Who drops?
Yeah. You have to leave the DP in and the tiny in. 100% Birdman's right.
Oh,
No,
CK.
Okay.
I think I like
Nah.
A more of a Ben than CK, but CK is okay also. Because like they can go tiny plus AA, right? And you trap DP like super hard.
Or you just get tiny DP.
Like, they banned Kotal 2 games in a row. I'm not sure why, but now the Kotal pick is open.
Does Babis have a sick coddle that I don't know about either?
I have no clue.
This hero's really hard. This hero's really hard to win in labs with.
I hate the
I feel like-
coddle mids. That's
Dude, like,
it
who
hoosts both
picks?
teams.
Does anybody besides me and Artorias like ever have success in coddle?
Notorious also has success.
Dude,
When did you have success on Coddle?
Babis hasn't played.
Oh yeah, tiny. Give me that DP. Just pick it. Just pick the DP. And this
Wait,
is a major
is
fuck
this
up from
the
Headbonk.
position 1 tiny as
Yeah.
well?
Obviously position 1 tiny. And then who the fuck cares whether you put the DP? It doesn't matter. That's it. It's GG. We wrap up.
Who has been playing Kotal on Headbonk? Like, I've just checked like slightly in the recent years.
What is going on?
Fury's pick being picked early. I like this pick this early.
Yeah,
I do like Storm against Tiny a whole bunch. I think it's one of the better heroes against him.
A lot of magic damage.
If they can find if they're able to get Necro too, they're like quite good into everything here. Even if they're able to get Pugna, but I don't think they obviously don't care about Pugna on either team.
No.
Which is strange because I thought Pugna looked really good in all the DPC shit I've been watching. I've been at home for 2 weeks and I only like somewhat turn on like China and C DPC because I've been staying up all night. I hurted my foot, DOS. I dropped a weight on it, bro.
Oh really? That sucks. Like at the gym?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
It hurted.
600-pound dumbbell.
It was a 45, but yeah.
Doing your dumbbell flies.
Either way, it would still hurt.
But
I think they have 600-pound dumbbells.
Oh, for
they don't have them at your gym?
At Xeriscap.
Yeah, dude. When you get this fucking yoked, that's when you start.
Dude, Xeri just needs to go onto like
a
rail yard.
For some reason, he
something.
sent me 2 photos of his foot. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm not interested. It didn't even like bother to like reply back to me.
Not interested.
Xeri, you're supposed to sell that shit, not give it out for free.
Dude, I'll show this shit right now. It's still pretty gross looking.
Where's the Xeri fans at?
Oh, in chat.
Xeri fans? They're dude.
Fans.
People have such fans in me, they don't even talk about
Brody, yeah. Like, I'm not freaking Brody, man.
Are a couple of
Shots
Xeriscape haters in chat. Damn.
How do I get this Deuce a ban?
Deuce is one of the best heroes in the game right now.
Yeah.
It is the best tiny carry. Like, it's the best carry against tiny.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
I think Deuce and Lifestealer. Lifestealer is pretty good against them.
I still like the Terrorblade against him, but I don't know if I think Terrorblade's quite good into DP also.
I agree, yes.
But then you have to play Floor Coddle, which is fine.
This could be also Common Farmer Death Prophet as well.
Yeah. I hate dude, that's one of my like biggest pet peeves, is how eager teams are to downgrade the DP.
Well, if it gets countered, you do. Right now you can play it mid, you can play it 3. That's fine. But then if they pick, something that is really good into it, then you say fuck it, it's good enough 5. It'll kill a tower.
See Acid Rain pick here.
It's gonna be Acid Rain pick here for sure. The Hoodwink's coming out.
No, it's probably gonna be Shaman.
Shadow Shaman?
Ooh, the Shaman Acid Rain, the triple or quadruple. Yep.
Oh, Xeri's a holy shit.
That's a common.
Storm counter.
No, that's a common Acid Rain pick. He usually goes like what the item is called. Fairy Fires. He goes like 4 or 5 Fairy Fires.
That's killing 90 damage.
And just like right click people. Oh, and the Babis pick.
Oh, the
pretty
instant.
good at the Shaman.
Oh, the Shrek Dawn. He's been playing that a lot in pubs.
I really like their draft. I don't know how much
the Shrek Dawn is.
Look, you can't like try to think about Shrek's heroes, Because he's either gonna play like moderately okay or he's gonna fucking suck. And there's like
The
nothing
last
in
2
between.
games?
Yeah. Like he's either gonna do okay or he's gonna suck. Now the thing is, competitive coddle is a whole lot fucking different than pub coddle. Because pub coddle is terribly slow. But when you're playing fucking like 5 lads coddle, which I think is the best position for coddle and lads, this is the 5 shit. You like it's a fucking like recipe, you know? You gotta preheat the oven to 350. You can't just throw the shit in when you're ready and turn to 350 and leave it. You gotta preheat it and fucking time that shit. And so that's where it's like
So what do you actually have to do? I don't understand.
a coddle, it's all about stacking in the first 3 moves.
There you go. Yeah, 100% agree.
And then like
It's
you
a
have to
greedy-
X score.
Quick.
Like you have to move your storm and earth spirit perfectly.
Yep.
And it's all like planned shit.
So you want it to play like GH, how GH plays it.
Yeah. Cause like here, if this is a pizza dog draft right now on Dire, I'm 100% confident we're winning the draft. But because it's a head bonk draft, I don't like Storm. Like is Fury some great Storm player? He's okay.
Sure,
Is
really good,
Aurora is Aurora an awesome coddle player? He's all right.
Ooh.
This hero does nothing. This is ineffective. I don't.
Journey's Night Stalker. No, but
It's good. I remember prepping for that back in the fucking meat sweats days. But like the thing is that Storm and Earth Spirit and Coddle can play so much faster than it.
Yeah.
And you already have the bailout with Dawnbreaker. Usually your bailout is like Ravage or team fight spell. But Dawnbreaker like sort of does it also with healing people with your Ags and fucking lock it and shit. But like this is okay. And then like you need to have a carry with like huge lane pressure. And so it's like I think Naga is the best.
here.
I think like Naga or TB is dominant here.
Not
Naga
Luna?
would be a really good head bonk.
I don't like Luna that much. What'd you want?
Sorry, was that Birdman or me?
You.
Yeah, this is a easy Naga game here for head bonk.
Yep.
I mean, if Smiley can play Naga, like it's devastating against Night Stalker in lane. It's really good against Death Prophet, and you can kind of defend these pushes through shoving lanes really effectively.
Like all they need to do, all they need to accomplish on headbunk to perfect this draft is they need to make sure all the lanes are in all the time, and you do that with your carry pick.
The
So
Night
it's
has
like
banned here.
yeah, so it's like TB and Luna are still like 1 and 2 for me. And I don't think Luna's like that great here. I don't like Luna versus Tiny. Tiny wins before you win. Like Tiny's strong when you want to win.
Luna will do okay with an early BKB as long as Tiny's not going to get a BKB before you, and Luna does offer the ability to kill him once you hit level 12, level 12 ult. Maybe you get your BKB timing after shard and shit. Then you have a little window where you can fuck the Tiny up. It would be
the
awful.
Viper.
Yeah. That seems like it's protecting the mid.
Not really. I think Storm is fine against Viper.
Like what break are you really gonna pick for your pause 1?
10 seconds remaining.
I do hope they pick a new 5 hero though.
Yo, let's go Faces Void game. Give me Faces Void on
There's a
headblock.
possibility of
No, I think the best hero here is Terrorblade. And I generally don't like coddle with heroes that don't like have mana for damage.
There's not enough support for Terrorblade to do damage.
What's
He has
the
Storm
Hog?
Pull.
Yeah, that's like one hero, and then everybody else just leaves.
You can't because then you have too many people to press mana on. You can't mana 3 people. You can only mana 2. Like you want a main person to mana, then a side piece to mana. Like you want your main bitch, like the chick with a stable income. Then you want your chick who works in like a hair salon. This is okay.
Why they banned the Viper.
Go for the TA. Not lower friendly, but whatever.
What do you mean
lore
not lore
friendly?
What
You
the
say
fuck are you
lore
talking about,
friendly?
you nerd ass motherfucker?
He's wearing a max shirt, so
Explain this
just
to a
let him
crowd.
do whatever he wants to do.
Give me the lore here. Why the fuck is TA a bad lore pick?
I don't know. I didn't think you would push me, but thank you, Das. You just
I don't know what
gotta
the best
You just
believe.
5
bluff
here
me?
is.
You're supposed to just back me up without thinking.
I thought you were gonna pull some
Okay,
like
what if they
Temper
Oracle? What if they
Assassin and
Oracle
Dawn
or
Breaker. You
Lich?
should have made something up actually. That would have been funnier if you just
I like Oracle and Lich.
I'm not funny, bro.
That's a good point.
There.
Ooh. Fury Batrider? That's a no, it's not sorry, Bing Chili. Camel Farmer Batrider, right?
Should
I
be. I
have
don't.
no clue.
Maybe it's mid DP, mid Night Stalker. They could
That does
flex
not
like a
look like
couple.
the-
That's a bat mid for like if I wanna
Has to be Batman. Unless they're
I-
gonna put the Night Stalker like 5? I don't understand.
Nice Talker mid.
like
I don't know.
Kashkino's not playing on that team.
I thought mid Death Prophet was so obvious. Like you're great into everything, but they're demoting it again. And this is what I was saying. I hate when fucking teams do this. And it happens at every tier. Where there's
Well, let's see, let's see.
absolutely no reason to demote your Death Prophet. You just do it to do
Yeah.
it.
Ooh,
It's a Midnight
okay.
Stalker.
And now instead of having it's whatever. Like you could have
The
told.
support on Journey.
And by the way, I don't think
That's crazy.
I don't think Batrider does super well into Coddle TA. Because you should just get melded, and when you start flying, you're gonna get Coddle blasted.
I think this is a as long as Smiley knows how to press his buttons, I think it's a head bonk victory. I don't think that this 2-3 combo
Oh, this
on
is.
Bing Chilling is going to do anything.
I thought this was an ace bulljack or an ace Death Prophet game. But they have their 5-player playing Death Prophet now, so the Death Prophet is gonna feed. Because
Yeah,
I don't think 5 DP is very good into the spirits, but mid DP crushes the spirits.
yeah, I agree with that. Like,
They're gonna be
is the
lacking
Night
behind
Stalker
on
going to go Midas? What the hell is your?
No, you go like Echo Saber and Blink, and you try to
Yeah.
chase on people.
All right, good luck. Good luck, Camel Farmer.
I mean, again, this could just be where Acid Rain best players in the game.
Well,
Let's do it.
game 3 we go. Thank you, Das. We'll try and grab you after the game if you're not napping
No,
or
I'm
whatever
asleep.
you're doing.
I'm asleep already.
Well,
GG.
Well, we're gonna wake you up.
Oh
Probably
no.
gone. He's gone. He's dead.
3 of the winner bracket season 9 League of Legends upper bracket finals. On the first game, we saw a crushing, an outmatching, a domination by Bing Chilling. But in the second game, the turnaround, a dominant start by Headbuck, struggles in the water as it got murky, and then a finish by the end. And now in game 3, we look at a team, one with comfort, one with a strategic depth. Oh, the Coddle. How will Medium Dave sort this shit out? Does he have it planned out? Can he captain his team to success here? Fury, the most important game of his lad's career to date. The Storm Spirit. This is one where he cannot, absolutely cannot disappear on. He has to crush. He is incredibly important. On the backside, Shrek the Green Knight on his master tier hero. This is his time. People have called him a fraud. They've called him a nobody. They've called him a nothing. Oh, but he has his point to prove it right here. He's playing as the former champions. And on the top lane, the carry, Smiley, his game 3 winner bracket hero, the Templar Assassin. Oh, but it's under heavy pressure. Journey on the Batrider does have the answer. The lane matchup. In theory, it's a counter. He's partnered with Acid Rain. So far, 2 games, 2 crushes. Best player in the lobby as of yet. On the 5 position, the captain, the motto, the dream, Bulljax, Death Prophet. Again, he had a great showing with the Boots of Bearing Death Prophet on game 1. Doss was a huge fan of the item build. Can he show a repeat performance? And the carry slot. We're looking at Fume, OP hero, on a player who plays the most games of any motherfucker in the league. And that's what we're looking at. And mid, the newcomer, Camera Flommer. Has he played much Midnight Stalker in his life? He has 0 Dota Plus lovers on Midnight Stalker. Absolutely 0. He's never once played it in the 5 years Dota Plus has
Top
been
lane
out.
Smiley is getting incredibly low. Oh my god.
Thanks.
League of Legends upper bracket finals. Oh.
Oh, are you doing the whole game?
That's it. No,
He's done.
that's it. I'm good.
I
He
didn't
just
know
cut
if
me
you
off
had the
like
energy.
right when I was ready. Oh, I have the energy. You just made a rude comment to me about it earlier, so I don't want to do it again.
Oh my god, dude, I was fucking joking. It's alright there, Escape.
Oh, baboon.
Not everybody's gonna laugh at my good jokes.
It wasn't a very good joke.
And not if you didn't find it funny, I guess.
You might
It's
get it
funny
taken
that-
over.
Acid Rain switches build, the starting build on Shadow Shaman instead of going the Fairy Fire builds.
I like that.
But yeah, top lane. I mean, Journey's just kind of doing exactly what we expect. 9 wand charges on Smiley. Nothing too surprising. Mid lane, 11-1. Camel Farmer, no experience. Doesn't matter if you can still right click.
That hero has like tons of like stats, so he doesn't care.
I'm literally missing first, but was that a burst too? Smiley's even gonna be able to TP back. Not gonna risk messing around with Journey, and Aurora's picked up first blood. And very similar to last game, Bing Chilling kind of be a little bit slower to start, but it is only the 1 kill right now.
Denied.
But yeah, then the mid matchup too. Pretty even right now. Fury gonna scale quite well with levels. I think he can farm the jungle just a bit quicker than the Night Stalker. So we'll see.
My camera's doing like crazy shit. I don't know how to explain it. Alright.
Oh, you're good. I don't have cameras up during the game anyway.
No, like my in-game camera. It's like the override thing, but only sometimes.
I think Acid Rain is fine this time, but you know, who do you think makes the first
Ooh,
move?
courier. Ooh. But he got the boots, so Acid Rain's
Oh, they're gonna
here.
go bottom on a Fume. They can connect on both of the stuns, and that just happened so quick. Fume is dead, and we've lost Acid Rain 2 games in a row. Head Bonk goes up 3-0. They're finding kills in the laning stage. They just seem to struggle. Once we get to that mid-game stage, Bing Chilling has been able to claw back any kind of advantage they build.
Big question is gonna be: are we gonna see a same impact of Acid Rain in the past 2 games?
You think he's not gonna have any impact on the Shaman?
He went like
Dropping-
0-6 with the Rubik last game too, and he did fine. I think it'll be alright.
Bulljack's taking a little bit of damage bottom lane, but it's kind of a hard kill to pick up. Instead, he can get a bit of damage into Baboon.
What have we here?
Babis, whatever. His name is Baboon. Close enough. He's
Jake
actually
Crouton also works.
Crouton.
Jake care to what? Crouton? From where did you?
Jake Crouton?
Oh, I actually do like that one for. You could see that. Or if somebody wears like too much J Crew, you could call him like a J Crouton, you know?
You think Jake care to has a lot of like J Crew
B.
output?
Yo, the J Crew jacket, stylish. Xeriscap knows.
What do I know about? Sorry, I'm still trying to launch the game. Are we like, is good stuff happening here? I've not once looked.
I'm not
Yeah.
really. I don't think
finally got
anything's
triple kill.
actually happened so far. We only got the 3 kills, but it's still pretty slow.
Yeah, Smiley got triple kill.
Shrek, maybe gonna get chased by Bulljacks, but I
Ooh.
don't think this is a
That's
kill
really
either.
the
Unless they get the
rotation.
Spirit Swipe in the tree toss is not enough.
Shrek,
And even a
Fury with
rotation from
with
the
turn.
Storm, they get a grab. Bulljacks dropping very low, tries to go for another right click, but Fury not gonna commit. He doesn't really have the mana.
Oh, he
And a
has full
rotation
mana.
there.
It's not worth it though.
Yeah, he has the mana, but it's just like he's gonna be out of mana as soon as he goes for it.
Radiant structures, they're fortified.
Oh, that's an F from Journey top lane. He missed out on the flame break. He's gonna try and chase Smiley instead with the Firefly. They get a bit of damage, gets rid of the shield, and kind of a tough lane for the TA so far. Expected in the Bat Rider.
Oh my god, the CS is 26 and 20 to 8 and 2.
Yep.
I just really, yeah, Journey has 20 to 9.
Oh my god. That's pretty dope.
I think he might just be, if he gets level 6 soon,
Yeah,
he's just now done it.
6
Like,
already.
I don't think Smiley can stay up here. It's just a free kill, right?
I don't think Acid Rain believes in laning with Journey.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's been the same thing every game, has it not?
leaves.
It's kind of less this game. Like the first 2 games, he was like still there until like the 8-minute mark, but this one's like 5 minutes. Like fuck this, I'm leaving.
Oh, Fury with the TP.
This is the second rotation. So let's see if he's. It's kind of hard now. Like Wojak is already anticipating that.
Gonna jump in. They go for the jump onto Journey. They can get help from the Dawnbreaker too. The stun is gonna connect. They clean up Journey, and there's no counterplay from the Bat Rider, and instead Camel Farmer is gonna rotate up. Fury is just gonna drop. They don't find the +1 onto Acid Rain, and instead Fury is gonna look for Aurora. I think he has the burst. Look at the right click damage. As he cleans up the Coddle, gonna look for Shrek at the very back of this fight. It's the first nighttime, or he's committed his first ult. It's 2 minutes until the actual night, but a very good first ult from the Night Stalker. Camel Farmer with a crucial rotation is even gonna get an Arcane Rune. The back end of this, and Fume meanwhile refarming bot lane. 56 CS right now for the Tiny.
And Smart is way behind this game.
He is like one of the better heroes though to be really far behind on. The issue is that Storm like can't be doing this. This whole like TPing around shit is fucking terrible.
Still trying to go for fights. Goes for a kill on the Tiny. Fume should be able to make it away. They miss on the roll. They can get a slow, but I don't know how much more they can really chase this. Instead, Fume is going to look for a kill. Tossed underneath the tower is Baboon as they continue to chase. They get a lot of damage back into the Tiny, eventually bringing him down. So they do punish this. It's a 4-hero rotation.
So Fury is going for this build where you go like
they're going to go for Bulljacks to it. Fury has the mana, and they will get this.
So Fury is going to go like this, like 4 null build. Yep. Into wherever.
I don't know. I don't think it's that good. I feel like I'm sort of the pioneer of these, like of these batteries, like the Coddle and Isle batteries. And this like isn't in the game plan where your Storm only has 50 creeps at 10 minutes. But like TA like cleaned up stacks and stuff. So maybe like that's what it's about.
If you're gonna go like 4 nulls, and especially you're playing against Night Stalker, you need to go BKB next, right? You can't go.
It should just be like you still buy Orchid because you have to kill Shaman and Bat Rider and shit. And like it lets you skip Kaya because you have Coddle pressing mana on you all the time. And so your damage is higher because you get 2 fucking Qs instead of just 1. And then you buy BKB like immediately after, but he doesn't seem to like they didn't hit the replays, you know?
Tier 1 pushing top lane. As Bonk is gonna go for a 3-man smoke, but I think it's been scanned by Bing Chilling. They are gonna back off. Fume not caught by this one. Kinda learning from last game a lot of deaths. Hopefully, I think he might get caught at the very end of this as Aurora's going to run back towards him. In goes Fury. It is a far jump, but they have the Dawnbreaker. The roll from the Earth Spirit will connect on the stun. Fume is going to get slowed up by the Coddle jumping in. Shrek knows they can take this. There's no rotation, and Journey is just sitting top lane. They do get the tier 1.
Oh.
What can they do alongside this? Aurora running mid lane. They maybe get a jump again from Fury with the stun.
This
Ult
is
is
bad
off
because
cooldown.
Farmer
Camel
has
Farmer
ultimate
with
now.
ulti. You gotta be careful what you want to commit to though, especially with Acid Rain sitting in the middle. Shrek
Storm's
is
gotten
gonna approach
4
the high
creeps in the
ground.
last 6 minutes, or in the last 4 minutes. This isn't. It's like too fast, you know. Now you're like egging all your, or you're putting all your eggs in TA, instead of letting your Storm do a whole lot of the work.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And it's
Space.
But also, like, now that he is on the same level as Tiny, even more in CS.
Is TA like great into Tiny? I know like he's okay.
Under attack.
Ooh, double
Journey
TPs.
rotating bottom, does not have a blink, so this might be hard. He can get slowed by the TA trap, and that was kind of awkward initiation. They don't really have anywhere to go. Acid Rain up to the side as they jump way in the mid lane. Bulljax has been caught, goes for its Spirit Siphon, but does he actually have the ability to survive? No, the burst is enough. Baboon, or Babis, can get the kill. Acid Rain does not want to sit there and chain Aurora. It's still level 5. A Shadow Shaman as they do see a stack. Camel Farmer used a smoke to rotate mid. They want to try and defend this mid tier 1, it looks like, as still going for something. Baboon tries to get the urn, dodges the toss there, and is able to roll away. Just in time, hit the kick. And they don't get the tier 1.
So the thing is that they have 3 carry kills again, and they have like 300 gold lead. So that's what I mean with like where I'm not happy with this. So, like your Storm is very fucking poor.
He's bottom of all the cores right now, actually.
Yeah, and you're putting a lot of heroes around your Storm's game. So why would you want to like not make his life as easy as possible?
So
Shrek should
they-
have his Echo Saber pretty
do they
soon.
drop wards for this? It's so
Yeah,
low
they're gonna
already.
No.
Dire structures are
Get the Fortify, Acid Rain,
Acid
maybe
Rain.
going a bit too far. He's kind of on his own, can't stop anything there. Does drop the wards. They go for Camel Farmer instead. With the wards here, though, can
Camel
they
Farmer's
actually
dead.
fight this to keep him? No, they lose their lives. Shrek is cleaning these heroes up. Bulljax, having committed the ulti, they have enough burst for him with no Spirit Siphons. And
Also
Big
called
Chilling.
Journey bot lane. That's big.
Wow. So you know how in game 1 that they like had like the worst early game and still crushed the enemy team
complicated. Don't waste your time.
on Big Chilling? That's kind of what's happening to that.
Boy, Radiant's bottom tower is falling.
Where they're losing to level 2 Chakra Magic and a 5-0 Storm when they have like no business doing that.
Swiftly to the temple's
Acid Rain might
defense.
just die here. He actually TP'd down here after the tier 1 died, but Fury, with a little bit of mana, might be able to find him underneath a ward.
Dire's top tower is
It's going for BKB next on Fury.
Yeah, Fury's gonna maybe go for this.
Yep.
I think now the-
Baboon goes first, does not connect on the roll.
Like, I've seen the build now, like where they go BKB into Ags. So that's the build up.
I wonder if like Bing Chilling will like understand that they need to start going towards Dawnbreaker all the time, or if they're gonna be like obsessed with trying to kill like TA or Storm, because that's like the killing the TA Storm thing is the worst one. Because they know DP was always going to be on her own corner of the map, and so like Batrider should be able to like, you know, in theory always kill it with either Night Stalker or Tiny or DP or Shaman.
So Shrek switches build up from Echo Saber into Lotus Orb, which is pretty good because he can
Yeah, it's
help them
incentive.
save from the Shadow Shaman and the Batrider. But he's gonna need his shard or BKB like ASAP.
But now we're stuck.
Radiant's middle tower is taking a drop.
I mean, Tiny doesn't even have shard.
Wait, is Acid Rain just gonna walk into Baboon right now? He doesn't actually get the roll off, but again, has to play this safe. Baboon goes for a jump. Dawnbreaker's going to jump in, connect on a stun, but out come the wards. Acid Rain wants to fight this, couldn't get a jump off as Camel Farmer commits the ulti. There's a nice return there on the Void, going to slow down Camel Farmer, and he's just dead. And a return, or no, it's not return, but they do grab Fury. Fury is going to die. They clean up 2. Journey finally rotated to a fight. They do get some big kills, and I think Shrek might be okay here. Smiley can slow down the other teammates.
Journey is dead. Nope. Ooh, 30 HP. That trap near that killed him.
But okay, I mean, Bing Chilling, it's a 2 for 2 advantage.
Guard is up on Fume now.
Fury having lost a lot of gold right there. Commit the wards. Acid Rain is going to show bot lane. Baboon and Storm TPing bot. And I think Acid Rain knows something might be up as he sticks around for a range creep, and now he's dead. And Fury just going to jump in.
Hell yeah. I mean, they're trapping them. They're doing a very effective job at trapping the game. Where, like, Journey's terrified, Acid Rain's terrified. I don't know if Bulljax is, like, not stood behind his heroes the whole game. And, like, Fume is, like...
Lane Bulljax, they're going to jump in with a stun from Shrek. Their Green Knight actually getting canceled by the Flame Break. They might just be able to burst it down instead. A lot of DOTs. Tossing in, it goes Fume. Baboon into the middle of this, gets a roll. They clean up Journey with the death, so Smiley is really starting to pump out the damage as they get a buyback from Bulljax. It's a 3 for 1, and they go for Baboon off to the side. Does Fume have the damage? Not quite. With the tree toss, he does.
Fuck yeah.
18-7, Bing Chilling. You know, it's not looking great in the kill scores, but they're keeping it close. Couple of fights of incredibly two-sided, I think. Potentially a smoke coming here for Bing Chilling, as it is still nighttime.
2 seconds.
They have the Flaming Lasso, but what's the target for Journey? Blinking mid. It's Smiley. He's completely alone. There's not going to be a save from Dawnbreaker either, but do they actually have the damage for Smiley? He can just walk out of this. They didn't focus him. They don't have the damage. He just walks away. Campbell Farmer is going to die instead. They lose Fury as they focus the Storm. Journey's going to eventually fall to Smiley on the TA. And I think that'll be it. I don't know if they can chase Bulljax. Well, the boulder connecting, he is dropping incredibly low, but with the ghosts, able to heal him back up.
Bulljax could die here. Oh, never mind.
Well, he went shard on TA, didn't by blink, that's why. Thought TA just like didn't hit creeps for 5 minutes, but that's not the case. TA has figured out how to go 5-0 and 7 this game, despite having like 7 creeps at 6 minutes.
Yeah, and but he got 5 kills, so he has like +10 damage.
Shrek is going to jump in here, maybe look for a kill on the Bulljax, but is this too far? It's incredibly deep. There's not a lot of teammates here. Fury could maybe jump in, but it's a bit too late as Aurora off to the side thought about helping his teammate. Well, now he's going to lose his life.
Those deaths like should never happen.
Yeah, this was like a really calculated game, and it's. You can tell, like, when they make plans and when they don't. When they just play, like, with instinct.
They sometimes have those, like, tendency when, like, oh, like, this team is bad, or, like, what they're doing. And they just, like, lose focus, like, pretty easily.
It feels like the same thing we just said last game, where, like, they said, yeah, we're winning.
Oh, Acid Rain going for some kind of counter to this D ward here. Baboon connects on the roll. Bulljax going to turn this around. They have a slow. Fury jumping in, looks for Bulljax instead with the pull. Does he have the damage? Baboon with another roll soon. Misses on the stone kick, but they get a slow from the TA, and that roll will connect. They eventually finish him off.
It's a dieback for Bulljax here.
The thing is that Tanya has gotten a whole lot of gold.
I think they... is the Shrek kill worth it? This is doable. He has Shadowblade on the Tiny.
Yeah, this is essential. This is what they need to do, so they don't get to play.
And they're just going to use the ulti, maybe go for the combo. Fume wants the toss, avalanche, they get it. And down goes Shrek. We'll go mid lane. They want to make something happen. Acid Rain with the tower being gone gets bursted by Smiley.
Fuck yeah.
And Roshan might be in the cards very soon for either of these teams. Head Bonk, of course, with the TA, takes it incredibly quickly. Good Roshan hero in this Storm Spirit too.
Smiley could buy his BKB right now. They're feeling pressured.
I think Dragonlance is really important. Like the Dragonlance is really like crucial against Tiny.
Yeah, of course, but if he's feeling pressured, like he could buy the BKB right now.
Yeah, that's okay. I think it's fine to wait. Because like it's like with what Killer Cardi was just trying to get at, where the Roshan is like the next most important thing. So they need to like cut off Ancients and force them bottom and have them like either decide to fight you on the top side of the map, or you get to fight. You get to take Roshan.
Oh, Fume gonna maybe try and initiate. No, he's farming instead underneath the ward. They're gonna go on it with the Dawnbreaker and Fury, committing his BKB, immediately cleaning off the Tiny. Bulljax is gonna fall off to the side with so many Spirit Siphons. He makes that kill last a little longer.
That's a huge kill. Now they can just go Roshan.
They don't even have to like give up a side of the map either. That's the wildest part. That's the that's the worst part of this whole thing. Smiley's gonna double meld. He's gonna have his fucking BKB. They're gonna take a tower, then he's gonna have blink. Did he fuck up the meld?
No, he got it.
I always like watching that. I'm terrible at that shit. They're gonna give it to Smiley, right? Yep. They're gonna let him knock down some towers. I would prefer them to take the top towers instead of like the bottom or middle. Because like all your wards are on the bottom side of the map, and if they go to get the wards, you do this movement where you just smoke down and kill everything.
Acid Rain is dead.
Yeah, Acid Rain has been having this game is like
Got the D ward.
I mean, I don't want to point it out, but I do feel like Camel Farmer has no clue what he's supposed to do on Midnight Stalker. And like that shit is important. Like, obviously it's sick when you like put your heroes, or you play some wild shit middle. But like the guy has to know how to do it, or have like an idea of what he's supposed to do.
He's just sitting bot right now. There is a TP bot lane, Baboon. I don't know if they've actually spotted him. The rest of the team from Headbonk is making their way down. Camel Farmer has 4 TPs.
See, like just googling or opening like a YouTube video on how to play Night Stalker mid.
He's watching some like space documentary right now. He's learning about some fucking middle of the world galaxy.
He's doing some studying. He's still surviving as the rest of the team going for a smoke on a Fury. It's going to be a hard jump, but they get the lasso. Do they have the burst this time? The healing from the Dawnbreaker keeping him alive. Is it enough? No! They might even lose Shrek instead. With one hammer out, can get a little bit further. There is a TA trap to try and turn this around. Shrek is going to miss out on this stun. They have another toss, but Baboon gonna chase them away. Fume with Shadowblade might be able to get burst on another hero.
This is so incredibly risky by Bulljax's team. Because if they do connect and Storm has buyback, they all fucking die. But
there's a blink on Acid Rain.
Blink is up on the big smiles too. They're checking Roshan, making sure it's really dead. That's what I like to see. You don't want to believe lies.
Fair. But I don't know. I think difference this game, we haven't really seen Headbonk make the same level of mistakes in the mid game. They're carrying a lot more advantage.
Not that much, but there's a few here and there.
The thing is that this draft, like, once it gets out of hand, I don't think it ever gets back in hand compared to, like, the last one, where CK was, like, pretty much gonna be strong forever.
Nope, Smiley mid lane has the Aegis, but they have vision here. He just blinks high ground, instead waits for the meld, gets the right clicks, and Acid Rain is gone. They can look for Fume. Next with the Dawnbreaker, in goes Shrek. They get a kill on 2 of Bing Chilling's crucial heroes for the defense.
They can knock on the high ground here.
There's no
with the
buyback.
catapult.
It might be over.
They have catapults.
Holy smokes.
It's barracks for sure.
They have glyph for that.
They only have
to
one
use
tier
glyph here.
2. They want to save the barracks. Fury jumping in. Camel Farmer tried for the silence. Fury deciding to commit the BKB. And I think
They
they
should
just
try
let
to go
bottom.
again, even without Storm having BKB. TA can blink this time, and Babis can go with them. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like them taking the foot off the gas.
I mean, again, happened last game. They slow it down a bit. They still have the Aegis. It's another minute, but I don't think they're going to get high ground bot lane in that time.
I thought they could have checked for ends. Like, they could have buyback checked very safely. I guess maybe without Dawnbreaker ulti? I don't know. I still don't buy it. I think that was a good time to go.
Fume down. I mean, Aegis is essentially gone. So I don't think we're going to get another fight. Great game so far from Smiley, though, as they might look towards that bot tier 3. Journey is pushing in top lane.
I think
Smiley's
you
going
push
to be
high ground
careful.
here, right? You only have 20 seconds left.
Not when the Aegis goes away. I feel like Lasso is just going to kill Smiley here.
Okay, Steve is not close to him.
Oh, goes
that's
for
a
the
nice first
toss,
step.
doesn't quite get it on the catapult instead. Dawnbreaker ulti is going to be committed.
That was a big first step from Aurora there. The big D. Because if he got the toss back, then they're gonna like force like a really trashy fight inside their base.
That would have been bad. I think they would have crushed that fight.
Somebody
He's
was
gone.
close.
Oh, there's a DD too.
They had Dawnbreaker ulti. It's Storm, dude. They're close.
They might even be able to fight with the DD on the Storm. It is nighttime as they look for Baboon. Not the greatest target, but still a decent one. He couldn't get the silence off first. They're going to try and chase this, but do they want to commit the lasso? The flaming, or the flame break just missed. They jump in onto Bulljax. Out comes the lasso onto Fury. They can clean up the Storm Spirit at the very least. Fume cleans up the Kato. Double buybacks popped, and they can split the fight and chase Baboon. He cleans up Acid Rain somehow, Baboon, with the double kill in the middle of this, but on the Fume, they go completely isolated from the rest of the team. Smiley couldn't clean them up, and now they go towards Bulljax, who has spent the buyback. A godlike spree for Smiley with this double damage. Maybe they can go for Bulljax. The ghosts are giving away his position, I think, if he could still see that. As Baboon or Babis throws out some alt chat PM.
Jay Crouton's still on himself in a game that's not over yet. It might be over.
I would be proud.
I do think Blue did a disappearing act this game. Camel Farmer? I thought he had a very good first 2 games. And I think he did.
He had a decent lane. Like he had a decent lane, but I think
Yeah, he was
as
like
you mentioned,
he was like 3-0-0 or some shit at the time, and now he's 4-4-5.
yeah, like he got a triple kill. He had like a decent rotation top lane. Not a decent. He had a good rotation top lane. But afterwards,
Weird fight. Bulljax just kind of walking in. I think he might just
He's
die
dead.
to the Coddle or tick down to something. Barely survives to get a stun. Camel Farmer with the BKB. Is able to walk out of this for now, but still a lot of right-click. Fury gonna think about jumping after this. BKB is still up for the Storm Spirit. It's Flaming Lasso down for another 10. It's a Lotus Orb on Shrek to keep him protected. I think they'll just make their way out, and this time Head Bonk, not a lot of mistakes to make. They've gotten to
If
barracks.
Fury walks over Century, this game's over.
Aurora ticking down. Fumes found a kill at the start of this, but still, he's just going to die afterwards because Smiley can start focusing
Smiley?
now. We can get the right clicks.
Smiley,
No, they lose Fury. Instead, they lose Smiley. He's stunned the whole time. I believe it might have been Acid Rain. They can clean up an extra 2 heroes as they lose Bulljax and Fume. I think it was the grab from Acid Rain in the middle of all that. somehow getting them to kill Smiley, but that's the first death of the game for the TA, and Acid Rain again is locking Baboon in after his buyback, just making a bit of space. They can't go for the kill.
Acid Rain had Shackles on check the whole time, which is the only reason that fight didn't go 100-0. But, shit, son, is what we say here. We're in what they call a pickle.
Is it wait till Roshan time?
So you have to take, like, you just have to risk everything when you're big and chilling here. You have to go make some movement that cuts off Roshan. You have to be, like, correct on when Roshan spawns. And you have to be, like, correct on the hero you start on. So, like, ideally, you're killing Shrek. Like, you're getting some, Blink Hex. And you're killing Shrek. And that lets you go get Roshan. Because if you go on any other hero, Shrek's gonna ulti them. And then you're probably gonna get fucking slaughtered. But, Dave also doesn't have recall. He played the whole Call game without that. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. But they're gonna take their risk on high ground, is what it looks like. They're gonna get BKB. And I mean, they've already proven to you like twice that they're gonna win high ground fights. Which is a little silly. Little silly goose is what we're looking at here.
Tier 2's knocked on by Head Bonk. Fume gonna run up to the high ground, spotted by a TA trap in the dust. They're gonna get him silenced up. He does have BKB this fight, but they're gonna try and trap the TA on the cliff. In comes Shrek, but they can still get a jump. The chains from Acid Rain again. They've killed the TA. They get Bulljacks at the start of this fight, but it's just the two supports dead. Can Fume find a kill? There's a buyback even from Smiley. I think he's just gonna TP back into this. They had enough damage despite that. I think without any buybacks, this could just be at Baboon. Really cleaning up some heroes. Triple ultra kill for Baboon.
Shrek just killed everybody there. That was fucking dope. The Q or whatever did all the damage. Now Smiley's here to go clean up some buildings.
They focused Smiley. They got that kill, but they didn't kill Shrek.
Oh man. Yeah, this is gonna be it. They do have enough damage to kill this. DP is gonna go try to, DP and Nightstalker are gonna go run in and try to do some damage or some shit. He should just die.
Bulljack's running in. Yeah, he's dead. Really
yeah, so his chance was to just fucking wait. But I like the attitude.
I mean, Ancient dead. Series goes the distance. Headbonk finds a way to win 2 games. It looked rough. We were so close to a 2-0 in game 2, it felt like, for Bing Chilling. But Headbonk finds a way, push through adversity.
The Dire team won.
Now push through this night.
Alright, proud of you, Big Man Doss. You're up hours past your bedtime.
We did it. Congratulations to the Head Bonkers. They did it. Power of friendship.
Wrong team. That's another team.
Shut up, dude. It's the pro version. So the thing is now that Bulljack's Nebula, they have to play fucking Sasquatch. And they don't do very good against Sasquatch.
Kryptonite.
The Sasquatch team last season was pretty weak. And they beat them. But like more forward. They don't do very well into these guys. But sick. Medium Dave in a finals.
Let's talk about the wins that Headbonk, pulled off here tonight. Really good performance of Earth Spirit from Baboon. This fucking Dawnbreaker slapped. Fury, tons of early game space. And then Dave was there.
Dave was there. I agree. That's how I was.
He was there to back his team.
He clapped for his boys. A little good. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Give him some mana. How many camps did he stack?
Some.
We can look at the scoreboard.
3.
He didn't stack much.
He stacked 3 camps. Powerful.
Yeah. Didn't stack at all. Nice. That's what we like.
He actually stacked less than Baboon.
Yeah.
Well, you can't compare everyday humans to Jay Crouton now. So come on.
I mean, like the draft from
Bing chilling though. I mean, I didn't see the impact from the Night Stalker.
Yeah, I mean that guy legitimately has never played Night Stalker. That's the only way you have a 0 level on Dota Plus now. Because that's been in the game for like a year.
Because even if you don't have Dota Plus, you can go up to level 5, right? So
yeah. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty funny. But
I mean, he had a lot of impact early, but like, look at his gold per minute, 343. I asked him in the beginning of the game, I'm like, is he gonna go on Midas? And Zero, you said no, he's gonna go Echo Saber BKB. He needed a fucking Midas.
Did he even get BKB?
Oh my God.
I don't know if he even bought BKB.
Yeah, he got BKB. He got BKB. I don't know how many times he used it, but he got it.
Like,
I mean, Journey Batrider against that TA, I think Zero, you called that too. Did not work out.
Oh, it worked out tremendously.
In lane, it went crazy, but
well,
Journey dunked on that kid. They just it's like the same thing where they had a lead and they just didn't do anything with it. They didn't convert it into anything.
Oh, Smiley wants to be added for an interview. Hold on.
Not a chance. I
don't want to Smiley's coming in.
All right, you guys can peace out. I'll give him.
Yeah, you guys have fun with that one.
Well, we're saying goodbye to some. I think we'll probably get Smiley in here, but any final words from you guys?
Yeah. My final words are GG.
Okay, everybody's just leaving.
Just me and you.
Hold on. Let me even see if I have Smiley. Birdman, thank you. If he doesn't answer, then wait. He literally just called me, like not even 30 seconds ago. Or we could grab Fury. I think I have both of them added.
Oh.
Alright, what's up, y'all?
Hello.
What's up?
How y'all doing?
Damn, you guys are very not excited at all about being in Lads Finals.
I'm just looking at Birdman. He's a good looking dude. What can I say?
Thank you, man.
I'm kind of surprised.
He's prepared. Yeah, you guys played really well in this series, though. It was refreshing to see after game 1 just bouncing back.
Yeah.
Well,
we were feeling pretty bad after that game 1. Not gonna lie, kind of got destroyed.
The question is like how much Acid Rain played in your head, Smiley, after game 1?
How much Acid Rain played in my head, bro? Honestly, I got a script before the game, not even kidding, that we were supposed to lose game 1, and that's why I was doing all the shenanigans. I'm just saying. Like, you saw me die in the jungle to the armlet. I didn't even die to Acid Rain, I died to the armlet, so I don't know. Yeah. Well, it was a good run for Bulljax's team, though. You know, they got a nice 3rd place. We'll be seeing. I mean, hopefully, we'll be seeing Metaverse in the grand finals. They've been running from us all season, not wanting to play our series, but you know, maybe they'll finally play us when they have to.
Well, you don't have him here, but Baboon really popping off on the Earth Spirit in game 3. I think might have put the team on his back a little bit. I think all you guys played pretty well, but impressive performance.
He definitely put the team on the back.
I don't even know why they gave him Earth Spirit, honestly. Like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're asking me. In a closeout game, you know, we want to make sure they're not on their best heroes. Let's just give them Earth Spirit, you know. Let's just give them an easy win. They gave David Coddle, Shrek Dawnbreaker. I don't know who their drafter was that game, but I feel like they called it in early for that one. They definitely were not present in that 3rd game.
Fair. Yeah, then game 2, I think game 2 was the big roller coaster of this series. I think you guys maybe got up a little bit early, it went all the way back to a 50-50, and then able to get the victory at the end of that, like build momentum for you guys going into game 3, you think?
Oh yeah. Game 2, Fume was showing us why he was a 5K carry player in that one for sure. he was dropping the big 9 and 15. You gotta respect it because we really needed that game 2 after I dropped the big 1 and 8 on game 1. So you got to give it all to Fume on game 2. He's probably the MVP on that one. I don't know who's the MVP on game 3, but I'd say Fume is for sure MVP on game 2.
Probably Baboon game 3.
Yeah,
fair.
He played really well game 3.
Well, technically, like what we've been saying, like both of you guys played Dire. Like you guys played one first game Dire, and you shat the bed, and he did the same thing. So we're like we felt bad for you because the lane looked like shitty.
I didn't have a lane.
Because Journey had like 30 CS and 20 denies, and you only had 8 CS. And we're like, huh.
No,
But it seems Camel Farmer like never played Night Stalker in his life. Like he only had the first rotation that turned out very well for him. He got triple kill, and that was it. And after that,
you saw Aurora's items, right? He didn't even buy. He didn't buy any defensive items like a ghost or anything against Night Stalker. I don't know what the Night Stalker was doing, to be honest. He wasn't really killing the Coddle.
Well, Camel Farmer, like at a point he was like AFK in the jungle. Most probably he was like checking some YouTube videos on how to play Night Stalker mid.
Dude, I swear to God, there was a point in that game where like it had been like 15 minutes since I seen him on the map, and I just like completely forgot he was in the game, and I was like, hold up, wait, they have a Night Stalker? I was confused. He was probably catching up on some Netflix, maybe some YouTube. I don't know, maybe HBO Max. I don't know exactly what he was doing.
He's probably trying to figure out how Fume had 15 deaths in game 2. I know.
Yeah, he was watching the replay from last game.
Either way, I mean, it was a rough game too for Fume. That Bloodseeker game did not start well, but
or maybe he was watching ET stream since it had 0 delay time, so trying to figure out where the wards are and play the game.
He probably was, bro. He probably was. Oh. They needed all they could get in that game 3. They even picked last pick Bat for what though? I'm still confused about that.
Well, for laning stage it did its job, but they were missing one hero. I mean, like 2 heroes, because Acid Rain played the worst game in the whole series in game 3.
Yeah, definitely game 2. If Acid Rain was able to play carry and pause 4, I think we probably would have lost game 2. But thank God, bro. Thank God for Fume. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Is a holy day for that, so shout it out, I guess, from Smiley. Hopefully, let's get finals played within the next month. We'll see how our bracket
ready
takes.
to go, bro.
Like this season, the schedule has been going like on pace. So hopefully the finals will be played in the next 2 weeks.
Hopefully soon, but you guys stay warmed up, do some scrims and stuff. Did you scrim at all going into this series?
Oh yeah, we've scrimmed a lot. We've lost all of them. Straight up, I think we're like 1 and 9 in scrims since our last series.
Well, that's the important thing. But just make sure don't play against like people who like record scrims and tell come to you like, oh, we owned you like 5-0 in scrims, but then you own them in officials.
Because we did that with Polar Ass. We got 2-0 by them. That's the only thing Hull City has on us though.
There's some of those teams like, oh, like we owned you in scrims, but we lost you to in officials, and they still like pull up those like match ideas.
Hey, bro, it doesn't matter though, because we lost like our last 7 scrims in a row. But when it counts, Team Head Bonk, bro, we show up. We show up to the fucking match and we go ham. I pulled out my dick